kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City.
It's a kind of magic.
It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Well, good morning. Rise and shine.
I don't understand morning people.
What a glorious day.
Sun shining, birds chirping.
We should be able to hit these people.
Wake up, wake up, wake up!
And what do we want this morning?
A lot of people want coffee.
A lot of it. I'm going to need more than coffee.
How about I kick you in the neck?
Okay, then. Coffee's fine.
Well, I guess it's that time.
It's about that time.
It's showtime. News, Talk, Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, everybody. 6 minutes after 7 o'clock, I'm Jeffrey Griffin alongside Christian Snyder. It is the day after the big vote. That's right. Election returns coming up. Christian and I have got them all lined up for you. The national races, the state races, the local races, all the results in the primary are coming up on the big show today. So if you want to know, or if there's a specific result that you're looking for, please don't hesitate to reach out. 336-777-1600 or connect with us via email, triadtoday@WSJS.com. Partly sunny today with a high of 75, mostly cloudy tonight in the low 50s. Tomorrow, the winds will pick up a bit and warmer, sunny skies and 77. Friday, there is a chance, not a likelihood, but a chance of rain in the late afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny skies and a high near 80. That's where it's going to remain for most of Saturday as well, with lots of sunshine on the way. Sunday will dip just a bit back into the mid-70s. If you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be headed and whatever you may be doing, the number to call, 777-1600. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina has got you covered. How so? They have state-of-the-art equipment. They boast free group classes. They offer free childcare while you're working out. So every reason to go and to get in the family. Get in shape in 2026. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, they can help you at the YMCA of Northwest North Carolina. Access to one location means access to all 13 locations. You can sign up at any of their branches and online at ymcanwnc.org. That's ymcanwnc.org. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina, where community and wellness unite. Let's get right to it. So much to talk about today. We'll begin by honoring the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem. Brought to you by Biscuit King. They got biscuits piled high with all your favorites. They got fluffy pancakes. They've got made-to-order omelets, the burgers, the fries, made from scratch, too. Biscuit King, home of the good enormous biscuit. The Star Spangled Banner performed this morning by the Roland Shaw Orchestra.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. I know we got a good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion. A symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
I'm in my driveway admiring my new garage door from Precision Garage Door when my neighbor shouts,
"Hey, is that a spaceship?"
I laugh and say, nope, just my perfectly tuned garage door.
Looks like it could launch.
I grin and say, you too can lift off with their $149 noisy garage door special and with $250 off new double garage doors and $150 off singles. She winks.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I reply, With Precision, you're always ready for takeoff.
Visit PrecisionDoorNC.com.
Stay tuned for this important Publix service announcement.
Publix now carries La Blue, so find a bottle or a case of La Blue ultra pure bottled water at Ingles, Food Lion, Lowe's Foods, Walmart, and now at Publix. Your body will love La Blue.
Compare the taste and purity of La Blue Ultra Pure Bottled Water with any other bottled water and let your body make the choice.
My body loves La Blue.
Yup, gon' get crazy, gon' get wild.
At East Coast Wings and Grill. Tonight, kids 12 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close in Greensboro on New Garden Road and in Kernersville. Worldwide at eastcoastwings.com. Best wings in the Triad for 18 years.
Thanks to your support, the nonprofits VetTix and First Tix have given away tens of millions of tickets and counting to America's heroes. Got extra tickets to concerts, games, or special events? Or want to see if you qualify? Go to vettix.org and firsttix.org today.
The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina offers more than fitness. It's the perfect holiday gift. Dive into special pricing on personal training and unlock the full potential of all 13 Y locations. The YMCA of Northwest North Carolina is where community meets commitment. So give the gift of belonging and wellness this season. Visit ymcanwnc.org and make the Y your home for health and happiness.
Happy. I'm so happy, yeah.
Winter's chill shouldn't freeze your fun. At WSJS, we're melting the icy blues with the winter wonderland of winning. Imagine a flurry of cool prizes just waiting for you. It's where winter meets winning with bear-sized surprises. Sign up weekly at WSJS.com and let the avalanche of excitement begin. Dive into the warmth of the winter wonderland of winning because we're too cool to hibernate. Visit WSJS.com today.
Good morning to you there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Time to get your morning on with Jeffrey Griffin on Triad Today.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Good morning, 12 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm Jeffrey, that's Christian. If you have not programmed your mobile device, will you do so, please? We can give away tickets any old time. You never know when the mood's going to hit. We've got Charlotte FC. We've got Wake Forest men's basketball, the regular season finale at the Joel this Saturday. The Greensboro Swarm welcome Delaware in next week, Tuesday and Wednesday for home games. And one of the biggest names from the history of country music, Hank Williams Jr. Saturday, May 30th, Hank will be in Charlotte at True Lion Amphitheater with special guest Joe Nichols. The tickets are not even available yet, but we've got them, and we're going to give them away. That's right. Program your mobile device with our studio line, 336-777-1600. Could be today, could be tomorrow. You never know. That's why they got to keep it tuned right here, right where we've been since 1930. What happened at the polls? Primary day 2026, of course, yesterday. All the results are in. Now, of course, Christian and I are going to share with you the results as we have them from the North Carolina State Board of Elections. There can be recounts. There could be second rounds. There could be, these are the presumptive nominees as we have the results. And some of the races were incredibly close. Okay. So there's a lot more that could play out between here and the fall. But for now, from the State Board of Elections in North Carolina, these are the results. I'll begin with the federal races. The race for United States Senate, the Democratic nominee will be Roy Cooper. On the Republican side, that will go to Michael Whatley. The U.S. House of Representatives, District 1, the Republican nominee will be Laurie Buckhout. District 3, the Democratic nominee, Raymond Smith. District 4, the Democratic nominee, Valerie Foushee. District 5, Chuck Hubbard will be the Democratic nominee. District 5 on the Republican side, Virginia Fox, the incumbent. District 6, Democrat will be Cyril Jefferson. District 7, the Republican nominee will be David Rouser. District 8, the Democratic nominee, Colby Watson. District 9, the Democratic nominee, Richard Ojeda II. In District 10, the Democratic nominee will go to Ashley Bell. District 10 on the Republican side, Pat Harrigan will be on the ballot. In District 11, the Democratic nominee, Jamie Ager. On District 11, the Republican side will be Chuck Edwards. District 12, the Democratic nominee, Alma Adams. The Republican nominee, Jack Kodaga. District 13, the Democratic nominee, Paul Behringer. On the Republican side, Brad Knott. District 14, the Democratic nominee, Lakeisha Womack. On the Republican side of the ticket, Tim Moore. That's for the federal races. And Christian, you've got the North Carolina Senate results.
I do. District 1, for the Republican side, it's going to be Jerry Tillett. District 5 for the Republican side, it's Henry Hosteller. District 9, Republican, Brent Jackson. District 10, Republican, Benton Sawry. District 12, Tanya White Anderson on the Democrat. District 12, Republican side, Jim Bergen. District 17, Republican side, Shirley Johnson. District 18, Republican side, Chris Stock. District 21, Republican side, Tom McInnes. District 22, Democratic side, Sophia Chitlick. District 26, Republican side, Sam Page. District 30, Republican side, Steve Jarvis. Democratic side on District 32 is Paul Lau Jr. Republican side for District 34 is Kevin Crutchfield, and District 37 for the Democratic side, Reagan J. Angel.
All right, there you go. Then for the North Carolina House, here we go. District 1, the Republican will be Edward Goodwin. District 4, the Republican will be Jimmy Dixon. District 6, the Democrat nominee will be Tony Spears. On the Republican side, Joe Pike. District 9, Democrat Claire Kempner. District 10, Republican Carson Smith. District 17, Republican Frank Eiler. District 22, Republican Wellie Jackson. District 23, Democrat Patricia Smith. District 25, Democrat Lorenzo Wilkins. District 26, Republican Donna McDowell White. District 27, Democrat Rodney Pierce. District 28, Republican Larry Strickland. District 32, the Democratic nominee will be Curtis McRae. The Republican side, Frank Sossaman. District 35, the Republican nominee, Mike Scheitzel. District 37, Democrat Wynn Decker. District 38, Democrat Abe Jones. District 43, Democrat Janine Ackles. Again, this is for the North Carolina House. Also in District 43, my apologies, the Republican nominee will be Diane Wheatley. District 45, Democrat Francis Jackson. District 48, Republican Ralph Carter. District 50, Democrat Renee Price. District 51, Republican Charles M. Taylor. District 55, the Republican nominee Clancy Balcom. District 59, Democrat Elma Hairston. District 60, it is Democrat Amanda Cook. District 65, Republican Seth Woodall. District 67, Democrat Jacqueline Torres. District 73, Democrat Thomas J. Monks. District 78, Republican Neil Jackson. District 79, Republican Darren Armstrong. District 80, Republican Sam Watford. District 81, Republican Larry Potts. District 89 goes to Republican Mitchell Setzer. District 90, the Republican nominee Dan Kiger. In 95, it's Republican Richard Todd Carver. District 99 goes to Democrat Valeria Levy. District 105, the nominee will be Republican Tricia Ann Cotham, while in District 106, the privilege goes to Democrat Rodney Sadler. District 110, Republican Caroline Eason. District 113, Republican Jake Johnson. District 117, Republican Jennifer Capps Balcom. District 118, Republican Jimmy Rogers. District 119, the nominee is Republican Mike Clampett. And Christian, you've got the latest from the North Carolina judicial races.
Appeals Judge Seat 1 in the Republican side is Michael C. Byrne. Appeals Seat 3, Democrat Christine Marie Walchick. Forgive me on the saying the name. District 16B, Seat 2, Democrat Myra Griffin. District 26C, Seat 1, Democrat George Guys. District 36, Seat 1, Republican Tim Rooks. District 2, Seat 2, Republican Lloyd Williams. District 10A, Seat 1, Republican Rashad A. Halter. District 14, Seat 3, Democrat Sherry Miller. District 14, Seat 5, Democrat Sherry Seiler Mack. District 16, Seat 2, Democrat Doretta L. Walker. District 16, Seat 5, Democrat Christy A. Hamilton Mallet. District 26, 18, Democrat Seat 18, Rebecca Cannon, excuse me. District 29, Seat 1, Republican Kimberly Furr Davis. District 29, Seat 2, Republican Beth Tanner. District 31, Seat 4, Democrat Cheryl Andrews McDonald. Yes. District 32, Seat 6, unexpired, Republican Martin J. Gotham. District 33, Seat 4, Republican Jim Hedrick. District 34, Seat 2, Republican Andrew Warren. District 35, Seat 1, Republican Eric F. Eller. District 36, Seat 5, Republican George R. Greg Hayes. District 37, Seat 4, Republican Jody M. Allard. District 40, Seat 3, Democrat Ben Scales. District 41, Seat 1, Republican Robert K. Martell. District 9 for District Attorney, Republican Jeff Cannon. District 10, Democrat Wiley Nickel. District 15, Republican J.K. Somers. District 16, Democrat Santana DeBerry. District 19, Republican D. Scott Riley. District 21, Democrat Jamie Adams. District 36, Republican Mitch Walker. District 40, Democrat Martin Moore. And District 41, Republican David Norris.
Thank you, Christian. Well, that's a ton of races all around the state. And there were some that were really, I unofficially decided before ballot day. We all knew who was going to win. So
Right.
It's just part of the conversation. But one of the most hotly contested races, we've all seen the ads, right? It's been the topic of many a conversation around the Piedmont Triad, an unbelievable margin. So I want to go back and highlight this well. In the North Carolina Senate race, it is District 26 in the Republican primary, the incumbent Phil Berger and Sam Page. You may have seen the ads and you heard the ads, and it's been a lot of conversation going on about that. Anyway, the closest race in North Carolina yesterday, these are exact numbers with 48 of all 48 precincts reporting. That's when I tell you, there's probably more to come. I would imagine. I would imagine there'll be a recount. So there's just no way there's not. Phil Berger, the incumbent, loses in the Republican primary with 13,075 votes. That's 13075. Republican Sam Page wins it. Now, this is with the official results from the Board of Elections with 13,077 votes, a margin of 2, not 2%, a margin of 2 votes. Wow. It doesn't get any closer, rarely. So I would imagine that there'll be more. I don't know if provisional ballots have been counted at this point. I'm not sure how that plays out and what's next, but we have not heard the end of that story. So again, in District 26, the Republican primary for the North Carolina State Senate, Sam Page defeated incumbent Phil Berger by 2 votes. And they each, I mean, you do the math, it's 50% for each. So I guess, all right. So count those ballots. And again, we've got more coming up. Forsyth, Guilford, Davidson counties, all the local races, as well as Davie and Stokes and Surrey, along with Yadkin, Alamance, and Randolph. Christian and I will do our dead level best to get to them all between now and 10 o'clock. If there's a specific race that you're curious about, you cast your ballot, you'd like to know how it came out, you haven't heard it yet, maybe you're just now joining us, please don't hesitate to give us a call, 336-777-1600. We've got the master list, and Christian and or I will indulge to find out and provide that information to you. Let's talk about something a little bit more lighthearted for the moment, shall we?
Sounds
good. I got a
good.
couple minutes. What are some of the best excuses people use to get out of work?
My belly hurts.
You have the standard, I don't feel good.
Right.
I have a migraine. I got a tummy ache, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to go get the kids.
Yep.
And sometimes excuses are genuine, right? What's the best excuse you've ever given at work or that someone's given you? Did you ever hear about an excuse? Where is Bob? Oh, he said, and we all laugh about it. Some of them folks go out of their way on the creativity limb, right? To bring you some phenomenal excuses. All right. Well, we've got a list. Now, if you've got an excuse, I hope you'll share it with us. 777 that you've either used or that someone said to you. These are rich. So we'll go here and Christian and I will fess up. They need to leave because their dog locked their son out of the house.
Sounds right.
I totally believe that. Right. Kid goes out to get the paper or whatever. Check, see if grandma's got the light on next door, and the dog's excited, jumps up, hits the door, pushes it right close behind them, and it's locked.
Yep. Kid's
locked out of the house. What do? I got to go home. Number 2, the reflection in the mirror looked judgy.
I haven't heard that one. That's funny.
I'm not sure how that would play. They need a mental health day to repair their relationship with the mirror. I've not used that one. Okay. Oh, this one. I totally don't buy this one. My cat is having an existential crisis and won't stop meowing.
It's
you
a
use
cat.
that with Guppy?
No.
No. I guess if somebody really truly says, I need to go, you let them go.
Right.
Take care of business, right? Life is more important than the job. But that's a little, I'm not sure about that one. Their kid got a pea stuck up their nose.
I don't know.
You need to tell them where the tweezers are. How about
Right.
that?
Right. Send them to the nurse. They'll be fine.
Gosh. I totally believe this one too. The parrot got out of the cage and is chasing my wife around the house.
That's funny.
I mean, right. Well, then do take video. We would all love to see that when you get back. I need to leave early. My car is low on gas. It sounds weird, but if you are headed out of town or you got to be somewhere, say you get off work at 4, you got to be somewhere at 4:30 and you got to get down to the gas station, you might say, I need to leave a few minutes early. I really do have to go get some gas. I can't get caught in that line. So that one plays for me.
I've never heard that one, but I would not, like you said, I would not disregard that.
Yeah, no, that one works for me. Here's one. The goldfish is drowning. Is that physically possible?
That means your goldfish is dead.
Yeah, probably. Okay. A squirrel fell down the chimney and was in their house. This for someone who worked at home.
Oh, gosh.
So I need to go. Yes, you do. And take care of the squirrel. My friend's dog died. I'm trying to process the loss.
You need to get your priorities straight.
Okay.
Okay.
I was lost in the woods all weekend. I didn't get back home till about 4 a.m. I'm not sure. You mean you were having an adult beverage out in the woods with some friends over the weekend? I have a casserole in the oven. Now, who said that? They claimed that it works for parties, weddings, events, work. You just left the house with the oven going?
That's not safe at all.
And you could always go in this. My wife said I have to come home immediately.
There could be specific
I was
reasons.
going to say, now, if your wife says that, if she calls you, you need to come home right now. You go.
In the case of Josh Graham, he was having a kid.
You go.
You
right?
go.
I totally get it. All right, folks, at 7:29, thanks for being here. Good morning. We got a lot more coming your way. Don't touch that dial. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
My name is Bo Cephas. A country boy can survive. And Hank Williams Jr. proves all of that and then some by hitting the stage at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte, May 30th, and a month later at Coastal Credit Music Park in Raleigh on June 20th.
Country boy can survive.
Win tickets before you can buy them right here on WSJS.
Family tradition.
So don't be a dinosaur. Let's roar with Hank Williams Jr.
Again, St. Bede story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, Maraca, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent maracas smell amazing." Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain scent beads. Try Gain scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Foggy start to our Wednesday morning. We'll see some breaks in the overcast as the day goes on, and highs are on the move right around 70 to 75 degrees, much warmer than yesterday. Sliding down to the mid-50s for tonight with a cloudy sky. Partly sunny and breezy on Thursday. Gusty southwesterly wind, the high upper 70s. Some low 80s moving our way Friday with dry weather. Increasing chance for rain for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
I want to feel it.
Hi, folks. Brian Kilmeade here. I'm so excited to bring the latest breaking news, sports, politics, and entertainment to High Point, to Greensboro, Winston-Salem, and beyond. Join me this morning at 10 right here on your home for the Brian Kilmeade Show. News, talk, sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Boone, get ready for a huge night of live music. Young the Giant is coming to the Holmes Convocation Center on March 26th. Known for their massive sound and chart-topping hits, Young the Giant brings an unforgettable live show packed with energy and crowd favorites. Mark your calendar, grab your friends, and get ready to sing along all night long. Tickets on sale now at appstatesports.com. That's Young the Giant, March 26th at the Holmes Convocation Center.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
So this new dose is... nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS 735. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. That's Christian. I'm Jeffrey. Thanks for being here. A high of 75 today, 77 tomorrow, 80 on Friday. Partly sunny today, partly sunny tomorrow. The winds will pick up a bit on Thursday. And Friday, there is a chance, not necessarily a possibility, but a chance of an afternoon rainstorm. Otherwise, partly sunny skies, and we'll get to the 80s where we will remain through Saturday as well. Sunday, back down in the upper 70s, but should all in all be a lovely weekend. All right, my friends, it is the 4th day of the 3rd month of 2026. Shall we celebrate? If you've got a birthday or an anniversary, good for you. Hope your morning finds you surrounded by those that love and cherish you most. Let's see what we got. Composer Antonio Vivaldi, born this day in 1678. The Four Seasons?
Absolutely. And that is Winter.
Believe it. The Four Seasons by Vivaldi. It's a phenomenal composition, really. Just I hope you have the opportunity to embrace, celebrate, and share it with someone you love. Football coach Newt Rockne, born in 1888. I've never known another Newt.
I don't think I have either.
Knute. For that matter, I don't believe I've had the privilege to meet a member of the Rockne family. I'm sure
what a
they're
name,
fine
though.
people, but Newt Rockne. It's a great football name, isn't it?
It really is.
Win one for the Gipper. Dave Pilkey, children's book author and illustrator, born in 1966. Is that the Dog Man guy, or is that the Diary of a Wimpy Kid? What is Dave Pilkey? And it's a peculiar spelling as well, because he doesn't have a vowel on the end of his name. I got to pull it up.
Yeah, Captain Underpants.
Oh, Captain Underpants.
Dogman.
And Dogman. All right.
Right.
Captain Underpants.
I read those as a kid.
Those are fabulous. I did not. Those were after my era.
Yeah.
My children read those.
Yeah.
But I like the name, right? It works.
Yeah, it's fun. Very immature. So it's good for
Yeah.
boys.
They do. They like it. Yes, I have one at my house who likes it. Captain Underpants and Dogman.
Yeah.
And they're not one and the same. They have their own adventures.
Right. They
They're
have
not
their own
partners.
stories.
It's not a featured superhero and a bystander. No, they
No,
each got
no,
their
no.
own. Just go enjoy. Thanks, Dave. He's been to town before. Here with Bookmarks, spoke at Reynolds Auditorium.
Really?
Yeah.
Very
cool
cool.
guy by all accounts, and people had a great time. So, Dave, come on back if you're listening this morning. We miss you, brother. We want you to come be with us. It is 7:38. Not a lot of birthdays today. Are you celebrating today? Why don't you let us know? We'll blow up some balloons, hang up a banner, have all kinds of stuff. Maybe order some cupcakes. That would be fun. Go with extra sprinkles? Let us know. 777-1600. Meanwhile, we'll dive into the WSJS history book with Rewind.
This is Rewind. March 4th, 1937.
You know Ziegfeld?
The great Ziegfeld took Best Picture at the 9th Academy Award.
I understand he's a horrible.
This date in 1977.
Oh, yeah!
The Rolling Stones played 2 surprise shows at a Toronto nightclub billed as
Everything gonna be all right.
the Cockroaches.
You better believe it, baby.
They released their set as part of the double album
Have lots of fun.
Love You Live. March 4th, 1989. Debbie Gibson hit the top of the singles chart with
I get
Lost in Your Eyes.
in your eyes.
That same day, the Disney Channel debut of the cartoon Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
What was your first clue?
I'm Brendan Brooks, and that's Rewind.
You better check it out.
Thanks, Brandon. I was never a big fan of Chip and Dale. And cute.
Yeah, they're fun.
It's cute.
The old cartoons of them versus Donald, I always felt bad for Donald because Chip and Dale always annoyed me too. But the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers is cute. It's a cute little idea.
Speaking of cartoons, I mean to tell you, Roadrunner and
Wile E. Coyote.
I never understood that that cartoon, Christian?
It's just a coyote that wants
I
some
was
lunch.
sure there was more to it.
No.
I didn't follow. I'd kind of watch it and didn't find the laughter. It was really I've had that experience with a lot of cartoons.
It's like a lot of Looney Tunes. There's just not really much to it than just slapstick fun silliness.
I enjoyed the Flintstones.
Flintstones were great.
Wilbur!
Mhm.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed Captain Caveman.
I know of it. I've never seen
Okay,
it, but
it's
I know
great.
of it.
It was a caveman, and he had a club, and everything in the universe was in that club, whatever they needed.
Oh.
He was the MacGyver of his era. And there were 3 gals that will always go with him.
Mhm.
I don't know if caretakers or friends or colleagues, but whatever. Captain Caveman. And then I was partial to Scooby.
Scooby's always great.
Whoa! There you go. Other than that, I would look at many cartoons and go,
I don't get it.
I think that's the source of my lack of infatuation with animated movies now.
Probably.
For years, I didn't watch animated movies. I can't. I like people, not so much the cartoons. But there have been, I will say, I'll be the first to confess, the Disney animated feature films, if you give them a chance, many of them are splendid.
Yeah. There's a reason why
music, the visuals, I get it. So, and I held them at arm's length for a great many years.
Yeah.
Until I became a dad.
Mm.
And then you sit down and you watch and you go, oh, these really are spectacular.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, Toy Story, I sit and sob because it pulls on all the heartstrings, right? And so I get it. But the Saturday morning cartoons, by and large,
I get it.
Not my. Oh, but I had to. Do you know that our children? I used to tell our children, they're probably listening. If I'm bursting a bubble and shattering a dream, we used to tell them that Sophia the First, the cartoon character, was named after our Sophia. And then you wonder, what are you going to tell your son? Because he wants a cartoon character.
Yeah.
And then Miles from Tomorrowland.
Yeah. Miles
was
Morales.
released.
Yeah.
So we had both of our children in their childhood. We could faithfully tell them that there were current popular cartoon characters that were named after them specifically.
Wow. Way to lie, Jeffrey.
Isn't that great?
So proud of you.
Well, you can't really look at Shaggy like Shaggy's named after you. No, it just didn't have the same.
Right.
Nobody named their kid Pebbles or Bam Bam.
You're looking pretty shaggy right now, but
That's
no.
one of those. But no. So watch those. Doc McStuffins, which I was compelled to watch.
Never heard of that one.
Doc McStuffins?
Mm-mm.
Well, she's a little girl, and she takes care of all of her stuffed animal friends, all her toys, as a doctor.
Oh.
Smart young lady. I'm a big fan of Doc McStuffins. She's way cool. Super high on the cool-ometer.
Gotcha.
Love Sophia the First. Big fan of Miles of Tomorrowland or Neverland or whatever it is. But yeah, I like those. I think Mickey Mouse Playhouse.
Yeah.
Was, again, we're trending toward the cartoons of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And you go, stop. Enough. But to each their own. They're popular for a reason, right?
The soundtracks were the biggest thing for me for the Disney movies.
Oh,
just
really?
The music
was
phenomenal.
You were happy with just the CD, huh?
Yes.
I can understand it. It's fabulous music.
Yeah.
It's what's not to love, right?
Kiss a girl.
I guess. Under the Sea. All right, what else have we got here? William Penn, I suppose he was a fine fella, was given a charter for lands in the New World by King Charles II this day in 1681. How do you go about asking for that?
Can I have some money?
Hey, Charles, I'm getting ready to go. You want to write me a note?
Right.
Something?
A doctor's note to cross the ocean.
I just wonder how that goes. You're going where? To a land that no one knows of. And you want me to write you a note that you can live there.
A committee was formed.
Sure. Give me a piece of paper. Give me some parchment. Sure. I'll be glad to write this. Okay. What are you doing? I will never see him again. He's crazy. Y'all say bye to Will. I mean, it's just, would love to have been in that conversation. The first Congress met in New York in 1789. Vermont became the 14th state of the Union this day in 1791. GW, George Washington, inaugurated for a second term as Prez in Philadelphia. John Adams was the VP. And George Washington's inaugural address was the shortest on record. I wish that all subsequent presidents would take note. There's a reason George is popular even today. His second inaugural address, 135 words. It took 2 minutes to read it.
Mine would be like, I won. Let's get together and let's do this. There you go.
Let's do this. And Mr. Griffin, how would you start your inauguration address? Hey, y'all. That's it. The other stuff too, but that's the opening. I've got that part pinned. I'm ready. Hey, y'all. He always starts with that. John Adams was inaugurated as the second president. Thomas Jefferson was his VP. That was in 1797. Then TJ became the first pres to be inaugurated in Washington. Aaron Burr was his second in command. That was in 1801. James Madison took office this day in 1809. James Monroe in 1817. John Quincy Adams this day in 1825. I mean, okay, what can you do? March 4th, popular in the early going. Granite Railway was chartered in Quincy, Massachusetts in 1826. Do we know anything about Granite Railway? I do not.
I'm not familiar with that one. It's not the Transatlantic Railway or whatever the big one is.
No, so I don't know. All right. Anyway, then back to the Oval Office. Andrew Jackson took office this day, 1829, and John Quincy Adams returned to the House of Representatives. He was the first former president to do so. After he served in the big room, then he went back to the House and served 9 consecutive terms, beginning this day in 1831.
That man needed a hobby.
I guess he felt called to public service was a lifelong duty.
Good for him,
John
though.
Quincy Adams. I admire the ambition, but really, do you get a job after you're the president? Then you did.
Yeah.
Not now.
No,
not now.
Go play golf, Mr. President.
I guess. All right, what else we got here? Oh, yeah, Wordle before we go at 7:47. Your Wordle clue for March 4th, 2026. Listen up. John Stockton did it the most. Chris Paul is second. John Stockton did it the most. Chris Paul is second. Your Wordle clue for Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. John Stockton did it the most. Chris Paul is second. Good luck with that. It's 7:48, 12 minutes before the top of the hour. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Christian and I have got your TV rundown for prime time and late night and another magical musical moment next on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Life's a whirlwind of news, sports, and unpredictable weather. But what if you could catch every moment? Dive into the heart of the action with WSJS.com. From thrilling sports plays to heated debates, we've got it all. Listen live from anywhere in the world. Meet your favorite hosts and join the fun with contests and live events. Whether you're a news junkie or a sports fanatic, WSJS.com is your ultimate playground. So why wait? Get in on the action and make every moment count with WSJS.com.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a cheeseburger combo for only $8.09. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com. We
know it's cold right now, but you can get a jump on your projects with Black Sand Company. Yes, now's the time to get ahead of your neighbors. Black Sand Company delivers the materials you need when you need them. Sand, gravel, topsoil, and mulch.
Whether you're a home builder, commercial contractor, or a DIY enthusiast, Black Sand Company provides prompt, dependable, and courteous service. Weather's not an issue for them. Is it for you? Black Sand Company, 745 West Clementsville Road in Winston-Salem, where great projects begin.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Wake up, it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports with the Triad, WSJS, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, take us along for the ride. We're available around the clock, around the world, online at WSJS.com. On the tube, The Masked Singer gets going at 8 o'clock on Fox. It's Ozfest night. Kelly Osbourne will serve as the guest judge. A 3-hour Chicago crossover event begins at 8 p.m. on NBC. In the first episode, a passenger jet goes silent midair. The guys from Chicago Fire respond to an emergency at the airfield. Meanwhile, the doctors from Chicago Med pick up the action at 9 to solve the medical crisis related to that incident. And then the cops from Chicago PD work the case to try to catch the person who caused it all. That begins at 10 p.m. On FX at 9 p.m., the first season finale of The Beauty. I have no idea what that is, but I wish them well. The series premiere of America's Culinary Cup will premiere at 9:30 on CBS. It's a cooking competition. 16 chefs will compete in a culinary challenge with the grand prize of $1 million. I wish I had entered.
Yeah, I'd like to make my famous meatballs.
I've entered a cooking contest before. It was a cheerwine themed cooking contest. So I sauteed shrimp in a cheerwine sauce and then created a cheerwine infused dipping sauce.
How'd that go?
Very well, actually. It was good. It was good.
Cheerwine and shrimp. That just doesn't
So it was a cheerwine inspired cooking, a sponsored cooking contest.
I get it.
And the shrimp were a lovely shade of pink. Really, truly. That's just like, okay. Sometimes it works out. And
was this in February?
I don't recall. I think it was in springtime.
Oh, okay.
I should go back and do that again. You grab you a 2-liter and see what you can come up with. Back to the tube. Shark Tank on ABC at 10 o'clock, and the series premiere of Young Sherlock on Amazon. It's the guy who played Tom Riddle in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince will star as Sherlock. So there you go. On the late night circuit, Jimmy Fallon will catch up with Jamie Lee Curtis. Jimmy Kimmel welcomes in Wagner Morris. Stephen Colbert will sit down with Steve Carell, and Seth Meyers will chat with Penelope Cruz and John Cameron Mitchell. For our magical musical moment of the midweek, and of course all through the month of March, we will share with you songs of, from, and inspired by the Emerald Isle, Ireland. If you are a UFC fan, Conor McGregor often enters the ring with this song blaring in the background. It is an Irish rebellion song. It commemorates the Easter Rising of 1916 and marks the spirit of the struggle for Irish independence. When you really dive into the lyrics, it's a heartfelt homage to those who sacrificed their lives for Ireland's freedom. Here is Sinead O'Connor and the Chieftains with The Foggy Dew.
As down the glen, one Easter morn, to a city fair rode I. There armed lines of marching men in pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo, but the Angelus bells o'er the Liffey swells rang out in the foggy June. Ride proudly high in Dublin town, on day out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sublime or Sudel Bar. And from the plains of Royal Mead,
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
In a fast-paced world, staying connected to what matters is crucial. WSJS.com brings you the latest in news, talk, sports, and weather, all from the comfort of your home. Listen live worldwide and immerse yourself in engaging shows with your favorite hosts. Discover concert info, exciting contests, and join us at live appearances. Cheer for your local sports teams and feel the pulse of your community. Stay informed and entertained with WSJS.com.
I went to My Computer Career because I needed job security.
Because I wanted a career in cybersecurity.
I went to My Computer Career because IT jobs are everywhere.
My old job was going nowhere.
I went because I didn't want college loans for the rest of my life.
Because I wanted a career for the rest of my life.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Classes available online or in person. Financial aid available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. 529 college savings plans accepted.
Not available in Washington State.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? It seems impossible to find them. Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive, and on this afternoon show, we break down a full night worth of college and NBA hoops. Clemson, Carolina, Wake Forest, Virginia, the Hornets, and the Mavericks. Plus, we welcome in Connor O'Neill of Deacons and Devils Illustrated to further get us ready for March Madness. Listen 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJS.
We are the Triad's news, talk, and sports station. WSJS, Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Foggy start to our Wednesday morning. We'll see some breaks in the overcast as the day goes on, and highs are on the move right around 70 to 75 degrees, much warmer than yesterday. Sliding down to the mid-50s for tonight with a cloudy sky. Partly sunny and breezy on Thursday. Gusty southwesterly wind, the high upper 70s. Some low 80s moving our way Friday with dry weather. Increasing chance for rain for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd on WSJF.
In my lifetime, I thought I've never seen a player in their early 30s who I thought was elite. I mean, Russell's passer ratings were over 100 4 years in a row. Now, you can say, well, the passer rating is a little overvalued, and then he was terrible.
Your daily dose of sports talk, reality checks, and I told you so's.
What did you say? Excuse me. What did you say?
Yes, I'm opinionated. I make you think, though, I hope, and react. Join me weeknights, 6 till 9. It's The Herd on WSJS.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Play It Again Sports knows how to upgrade your game without upgrading the price. From first-timers to pros, they turn New Year goals into game day wins. Gear up, get out, and play it again, because sitting on the bench is overrated. Where sports get a second win, they offer secondhand gear with first-rate fun. Play it again. Experience the energy of the new year at Play It Again Sports in High Point, Greensboro, and Winston-Salem. Shop online at playitagainsports.com.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City,
It's a kind of magic.
it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Well, good morning. Rise and shine.
I don't understand morning people.
What a glorious day.
Sun shining, birds chirping. We should be able to hit these people.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. And what do we want this morning?
A lot of people want coffee.
A lot of it. I'm going to need more than coffee. How about I kick you in the neck? Okay, then. Coffee's fine.
Well, I guess it's that time. It's about that time.
It's showtime. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. Welcome to hour number 2 of the big show. Have you signed up for the winter wonderland of winning? You can. WSJS.com. Wins one every 30 days. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your colleagues, tell everybody. We've got tickets. Wake Forest baseball, the Twin City Thunderbirds, Chicago and Stinks are sharing the stage in Charlotte this July. All kinds of cool stuff available. How about the Doobie Brothers and Santana? Let the jams begin. Wednesday, July 8th of the Oneness Tour. We've got them. You want them. It's the easiest way to win. Unless, of course, you get them right here on Triad Today. Visit WSJS.com and enter the winter wonderland of winning. How about more good news? An 80-year-old man's been fighting cancer, got a nice surprise from the community. His name is Max, and Max, a big fan of classic cars, but now undergoing treatment for cancer. He doesn't have the energy to get out and visit the car shows anymore. It's just not a possibility. So his granddaughter posted on social media and asked people to drive their vintage cars past his house. Well, as you can imagine, that request went viral. They brought the show to Grandpa Max. It was a huge parade, and all the neighbors were very agreeable and very supportive. Here is Max's granddaughter, some of the participants from the parade, and Grandpa Max himself talking about the big moment.
I just want to make sure my grandpa goes out with a banger and be able to see his classic cars. I just wanted to do something special for him.
I'd seen him at a show last summer. He looked familiar, and I was like, it's something, that you do for your community.
Hopefully we'll get a couple nice cars out here and make him smile.
It's going to be something that our family's going to be able to keep with them forever,
No, I couldn't believe everybody. Just all.
Way to go. Way to go, granddaughter. Way to go, community. Way to go, all the vintage car families, drivers, and owners, and way to go, Grandpa Max. So that's right. Go out with a bang. Have fun. Enjoy the adventure. Let those people love on you a little bit. That's a feel-good story right there. The community doing the right thing, and no complaints, no objections. We're just going to give this man a happy moment. Well done, one and all. Well done indeed. It is time for us to get online. Now, Christian, what happens Sunday?
This Sunday? Yes. I don't know.
What happens? Lose an hour, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we lose an hour, leapfrog ahead. And I think the official is about 2 a.m. All of a sudden, kablam, it's 3 a.m.
I don't like that.
Well, what can I tell you? I told you. Now, I don't. Vicky does, turns our clocks ahead Saturday during the day. So we don't lose an hour at night. We just navigate all of Saturday a bit off. But there you go. Daylight saving time returns late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, 2 a.m. For many of us, the clocks are automatic. It'll do what it does, right? The cell phones will update and all that. And you'll have some clocks in the house, like the grandfather clock or something. You'll have to manually adjust that as well. But that got us to thinking, there's a lot to know about time. There's a lot to learn about Father Time, isn't there?
Yeah.
All right. So Christian and I have endeavored to find some of the websites that may be fun and educational for you to explore and share, particularly with your family. If you've got kiddos, Here's the thing. This website, the web address is not, it's too complex. It's got too many letters and numbers in it and weird symbols and all that. But if you Google National Institute of Standards and Technology, now the acronym for that is NIST. So if you will Google NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, they have a time and frequency division. You can learn how your atomic clock works, how official time is kept in the United States. They have a ton of educational resources about precise time measurement. So when somebody asks you, why do we do this? Why do we do that? I don't understand. You go to NIST and you can probably find the answer. Won't take you too long. So there's one. Here's another one, timeanddate.com. Now that's an easy one, timeanddate.com. You can explore world clocks, time zones, daylight saving time, countdowns, astronomy tools, and all of these clocks are interactive. I have always struggled with time zones, Christian.
Yes. Time zones are not fun.
I mean, and I try, I don't mean to be slow. And I get it. We got 4 time zones across the US, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if it's, 5 o'clock here, it's 4 o'clock over 1, 3 o'clock over, and then 2 o'clock in California.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. I can count like that. But when Vicky, Mrs. Griffin, was flying around, gallivanting across the countryside, going to and fro here and yonder, right? It would always, her time that she referenced, oh, what time are you getting in? She would reference the local time wherever she was. So you can understand how I would just be totally discombobulated by this, right?
Right.
Because in the course of a regular workday, Mrs. Griffin would fly out of this time zone into another, maybe go to a third time zone, then back to the original and back to yet another one to close the day. And my head would be spinning. I have no idea. I would expect to hear from her when she touched down, and then I'd start to get nervous that something happened, and it was because my time zones were off. So finally, we established JGT. JGT. I don't think this is referenced at timeanddate.com, but it should be.
Jeffrey Griffin time?
Jeffrey Griffin time. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And my family knows that when you reference time, or we have an appointment, or there's a destination or a flight, I want to know JGT. That would also be Eastern. I like all things Eastern.
Yes.
Wherever you are is great. I need to have you reference time in JGT. So when do you get in? Oh, I get done at 7 JGT. Got it. It's the only way. Otherwise, I'm totally out, and I miss
bamboozled.
Things.
Yeah.
So there you go. But timeanddate.com, maybe they can explain it better than I can. If you'd like clarification on how JGT operates, give me a call, 777-1600. How about this one? Spaceplace.nasa.gov.
I like the name of it already.
I do too. That's an easy one. Spaceplace.nasa.gov. It's kid-friendly explanations about Earth's rotation, the seasons, and how time works in space. I feel like we have entered into the Einstein realm. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're a little foggy on that, spaceplace.nasa.gov.
Because I've heard in movies, time runs slower in space, maybe? I don't know if that's right.
And you get into that whole subjective, are there parallel realms?
Yeah.
With time? Is time travel a possibility?
Right.
Spaceplace.nasa.gov. Go, learn,
find out.
See. All right, here's another one. BBC
British Broadcasting.
BBC.co.uk/bite size. I know it's a little convoluted, but let me give it to you again. BBC.co.uk.bite size. They have interactive lessons, quizzes, games for learning to tell time and understanding calendars. So if you have someone at your house, so you're trying to navigate the whole time concept, That's one for you. pbskids.org/games. There are fun games for young learners that reinforce telling time and daily schedules. That's pbskids.org/games. Coolmathgames.com. I love this one. There's engaging math-based games to help practice reading clocks and calculating elapsed time. You've seen those word problems. If it's 9:30 and Christian has to bake 4 cakes, each cake takes 45 minutes, what time will Christian be done?
A long time from now.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, Christian will be done. You didn't count going to the store. All right, stop it. Cool Math Games. Let's not make this more complicated than it's. Coolmathgames.com. Education.nationalgeographic.org. Education.nationalgeographic.org. They've got articles and activities about calendars, ancient civilization calendars, and how people have measured time through history.
National Geographic in its own right is just amazing.
Yeah, so say, because sometimes calendars they operated quite differently than our current calendar. Smithsonian, American History Museum, they have exhibits about clocks, watches, and timekeeping inventions. You can access that americanhistory.si.edu, americanhistory.si.edu. Mathisfun.com/time. Mathisfun.com/time. There are explanations, there are visuals, there are practice problems for reading analog and digital clocks.
I think that'll be really helpful because if you see kids nowadays that have tests in elementary or middle school and they have a picture of an analog clock and it says, what time is this?
Read it.
You can't read it because it's all digital.
So AP courses, right? These are supposedly some of the best and brightest students in every school.
Right.
It's for college class. And those are timed. I was proctoring an AP exam, and they pull up on the video screen an analog clock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the teacher writes on the whiteboard, the one who is administering the exam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just walking around being sure people behave. Okay. They write down test ends at 11:43. Because it's specific to the minute. Kid raises his hand. I go back here, tell me, yes, son, what do you need? I'm thinking he needs another scrap paper, pencil, something like that. He goes, I can't read that clock. I said, what? He said, could you put a digital clock on the board? I said, son, that is a clock. He said, yes, but that's analog. I don't know how to read an analog clock. This was a kid in an AP class getting ready to head off to college and could not tell a time.
That's disturbing.
That's sad, isn't it?
Very, very sad.
Mathisfun.com/time. Don't let your bouncing baby go to high school and not know how to tell time.
That's a ringer right there.
That's a parenting fail.
Yeah.
Right there. All right. And one more for you. Museum.seiko.co. Museum.seiko.co. SEIKO. Just like the watches, right? You can discover the history of watches and clocks. They have some educational content about timekeeping technology. There's more than just an hourglass at play. All right, my friends, daylight saving time arrives Saturday night, early Sunday morning, about 2 a.m. Be ready. That is it for online. Get online and learn lots and share what you know. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get on the road again. Today, we're headed east. Stick around, find out our destination on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
A country boy can survive. And Hank Williams Jr. proves all of that and then some by hitting the stage at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte, May 30th, and a month later at Coastal Credit Music Park in Raleigh on June 20th.
Country boy can survive.
Win tickets before you can buy them right here on WSJS. So don't be a dinosaur. Let's roar with Hank Williams Jr.
Ready, set, Ford. If you like saving money, head over to Crossroads Ford of Kernersville right now. Save up to $16,000 off MSRP on these amazing Ford courtesy vehicles. 2025 Ford F-150 trucks, Ford Explorers, Escapes, and Expeditions. These Ford vehicles have extremely low mileage and have been maintained by their amazing service department, just like new and test-driven. See John and his team, Crossroads Ford of Kernersville, right off I-40 on Highway 66. Ready, set, Ford. Now through March 2nd, visit Crossroads Ford for complete details.
Public ice skating is happening at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Join them for public skating hours, no school skate days, holiday skating, group skating lessons, and party time skating, because parties on ice are the best. Visit WSFairgrounds.com for more information. Public ice skating is open at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, your one-stop source for entertainment in Winston-Salem.
Under the Friday night lights, Mac Allen calls the plays. His team huddles close, ready to win. But this isn't the field, it's Haviland Express Lube and Service, where Mac leads his ASC certified technicians to victory with every oil change, brake repair, and inspection. Drive with the winning team just off Highway 66 South in Kernersville. They're champions for your car and proud supporters of Triad High School athletics. Haviland Express Lube and Service. They ensure your car's peak performance.
In a world that moves a million miles a second, Haagen-Dazs invites you to slow down and savor every delicious bite. Take it one almond at a time with a Haagen-Dazs Vanilla Milk Chocolate Almond Bar. Madagascar vanilla, rich milk chocolate, and toasted California almonds make this unmatched icon legendary. Whatever Dazs you savor, a snack bar or your favorite flavor, say goodbye to the fast life and hello to savoring the finest ingredients and the richest and creamiest ice cream. That's Dazs, available at retailers nationwide.
I was choosing alcohol over my family. That's when I made the call. Now I'm finding better ways to cope.
Mental health care works when you make the call. Visit mentalhealthcareworks.org. A message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
That first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. He really a definition of like why he loves somebody.
Through all of fatherhood's first, never stop being a dad. Visit fatherhood.gov to hear more. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning from Jeffrey Griffin on Triad Today.
News Talk Sports to the Triad, WSJS. Time for us to get on the road again. We are headed east to the graveyard of the Atlantic Museum. This morning, we are pleased to welcome in the volunteer coordinator and education curator of the graveyard, Molly Trivelpiece. Hey, Molly, thanks for being here.
Hi, Jeffrey. It's great to be here.
So, Molly, how is life at Hatteras this morning?
Oh, it is amazing. It is blue skies. We've got the ocean right across the street from our museum. It's a perfect place to come visit.
Oh, we're envious of you. I think we're going to rent a bus and just bring everybody on down there and come spend the day. So we've heard about this. Now, of course, Molly, Graveyard of the Atlantic comes from what?
So the name kind of comes from basically all of the unfortunate shipwrecks that we have in the waters off the coast of North Carolina. We have over 2,000, and some even guess or estimate that it could be into the 5,000 range of shipwrecks. You know, we've had hundreds and thousands of people's lives lost. So it quite literally is a graveyard.
So, Molly, is it just bad mojo? Is it a convergence of Atlantic storms, or did people not know? Were they not paying attention? Was it carelessness? Was it live and learn? You kind of had to learn as you go, where sail there, don't sail here, or is it just dangerous territory, or a combination of all of the above?
It is for sure a combination. We've had a lot. So first off is the weather. We do have crazy weather off here, and we do have, we are kind of at a convergence of currents. We've got the Labrador current coming down from the north, and then we have the Gulf Stream coming up from the south, and those hit right at Cape Hatteras, kind of right where the lighthouse is. And so that creates a bunch of shifting sands and shoals, which prior to modern technology, you know, sailors were going off on maps, and those could change. Charts had to be constantly updated. So that was a big part of it. You know, we've had a lot of war off the coast too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, I think, don't realize that we had German U-boats right off the coast during World War II. So they took down dozens of ships at that time. You know, we had some piracy here off North Carolina. I think everybody has kind of heard a little bit about that.
Sure.
And just, yeah, good old fashioned human error. You know, someone makes a mistake, reads the chart wrong, falls asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, it happens,
So
doesn't
be
it?
It does.
And the stories are legend. You know, Molly, you were talking about in World War II and Nazi era submarines off the coast of North Carolina. You know, we hear that. We hear you say it, but I'm not sure that it registers with everybody because it seems so steeped in history. They go, there's no way that's real, right? But we had a family friend, and she remembers growing up on the coast. I've heard her tell this story so many times. It was widely known. It was lights out on the coast once it got dark because they didn't want to give information needlessly to the enemy. And they're talking about Nazi submarines out there who would be scanning the coast to find out whatever they could find and to watch for ships. And they got more than a couple off the old North State, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they got lots. Before the lights out mandate, you know, I don't think people here really realized that they were right off the coast because it wasn't common knowledge, I don't think. And so they left the lights on, and that essentially just backlit. It gave a nice, beautiful outline of all the ships on the water. And so when U-boats were patrolling around, they could just see these ships all lit up, and that was their target.
And thus, here we are, decades later at the graveyard of the Atlantic Museum. So, Molly, what are the hours and the days that we can come visit?
So we are open year-round from Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We do close for state holidays, such as like upcoming, we've got Good Friday coming up in April, Memorial Day, 4th of July, stuff like that. And we will always put those on our website and our social media accounts. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram under Graveyard of the Atlantic.
Sure. On the website, graveyardoftheatlantic.com, closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So this is not a weekend adventure. So really, if you're looking for something to do over spring break and especially in the summertime, that's the perfect opportunity to come out and visit and learn more, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
All right. So how can we spend the day? Is this an all-day visit? Is it a come for a couple hours? Is it a come and spend lunch? What's the best way?
I think the best way, you know, everybody's a little bit different. You know, some people will come in and they'll leave within 15 minutes. Others will spend 3 hours here. I like to tell people that they should plan for at least an hour of looking around. We are a bit of a small museum physically, but we have tons and tons of information. So if you're really interested in the history and learning more, you can spend all day here just learning about everything. But most people, I would say, I'd give it, you know, an hour. When I come in, we've got, you know, a nice big gallery that was recently renovated. We were closed for a while and reopened in May of 2024. So we are going into our third season. But everything's still pretty nice and new looking. And I do want to make sure that people know that we do have some kids craft classes that happen on Monday mornings. And we do a speaker series during the summer. It starts in May and goes through August. And that's on Tuesdays at 11. We'll put that schedule out shortly, but we have speakers from all over the state talking about a wide variety of topics, as long as it's, you know, history related or North Carolina related or archaeology or shipwreck related. They're welcome to come and talk about everything. So
sounds like fun. Speakers. And free admission for everybody, right, Molly?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
We are a state-run museum. We're free.
We had one quick question. Are there any famous pirate ships that went down near the museum?
There are. One of our other museums, the Beaufort Maritime Museum, has a pirate ship that was right off the coast. I think everyone knows that. That was Blackbeard's ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge. Unfortunately, we do not have any pirate artifacts on display right now at our museum.
Okay, so Christian, we'll have to go scuba diving some other place, brother. We'll go. We'll find it. But Christian's eager to go explore a sunken pirate ship. So we want to know. We're going to track it down. But Christian, we'll start at the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum in Hatteras. Folks, add this to your spring or summer bucket travel list for the Old North State. Molly, thanks for the visit. Come back and talk with us again soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a wonderful day. On the road again at the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum. More coming up. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
I know we got a good thing going. I know we got a good thing going.
In the Triad, WSJS remains your steadfast companion, a symphony of hot takes, cold facts, and lively debates. This year, stop doom scrolling and start tuning in. Keep your ears where they belong. WSJS. Embrace fresh conversations. We keep the Triad informed and entertained. We promise unwavering smart listening on WSJS and WSJS.com.
When you grill with Kingsford charcoal and add Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters, your special occasion becomes unforgettable. Wow. Made with 100% real spices, Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters can be added to any pre-lit charcoal to add a whole new, rich, full-bodied flavor and aroma to your spring grilling. So good. Look for Kingsford charcoal and Kingsford garlic, onion, and paprika flavor boosters for a mouth-watering flavor experience. Kingsford.com.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Foggy start to our Wednesday morning. We'll see some breaks in the overcast as the day goes on, and highs are on the move right around 70 to 75 degrees, much warmer than yesterday. Sliding down to the mid-50s for tonight with a cloudy sky. Partly sunny and breezy on Thursday. Gusty southwesterly wind, the high upper 70s. Some low 80s moving our way Friday with dry weather. Increasing chance for rain for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hi, this is Todd Starnes. Join me at 12 noon for the Todd Starnes Show as we dive into the latest in politics, faith, and culture news. You'll hear from top newsmakers and have the chance to share your thoughts.
Tell me something.
Don't miss out on the conversation that matters to you. Make the Todd Starnes Show your home for insightful discussions and lively debates on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS and WSJS.com.
In Greensboro, basketball isn't just a game, it's a buzz. The Swarm brings the sting to the court. Every dribble, every dunk electrifies the Hive.
You ain't got nothing on me, yeah. I'm on the sting like a bee, yeah.
On Fieldhouse Fridays, savor $3 hot dogs, popcorn, and $6 drafts. From the borough to the big time, Greensboro's got game. Buzz City starts with a Greensboro Swarm. Visit greensboro.gleague.nba.com and discover hoops with a sting.
Every bite tells a story at Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies. Named the number 5 cookie shop in America by USA Today readers, it's a tradition cherished by families for generations. Hand-rolled and hand-cut and baked with love at 4643 Freedberg Church Road in Clements. Taste the warmth of ginger, sugar, chocolate, lemon, butterscotch, and black walnut. They bake 10 million cookies a year. Discover more at HaynesCookies.com. Mrs. Haynes Moravian Cookies, where tradition meets taste.
At Pat's Body Shop in Tolling, your car's comeback is their mission. And Pat's Body Shop may be your next career move. They're seeking 3 body technicians who excel in hard-hit collisions. They restore rides with care, precision repairs, and honest service. From fender benders to full recovery, they need your expertise. Call Scarlett today at 336-705-9503 and become part of their local experts in repair. That's 336-705-9503 and ask for Scarlett.
Jeffrey Griffin with Triad today on WSJS.
News Talk Sports from the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. It is time for This Week in Carolina History. Off we go to the great state of Oklahoma to catch up with John Childress. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right, my friend. What you got for us out of the pages of the North Carolina History Archive, my friend?
Well, let's see. On March 3rd, 1915,
yes,
North Carolina General Assembly appropriated, and this is crazy. I didn't know you could do this. You can buy a mountain.
Is that right?
Yeah, they bought Mount Mitchell.
Oh, I didn't know it was ever for sale. But all right, so
I didn't either.
The
Somebody
state
made some money.
buys Mount Mitchell. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's a good
and
thing.
it would become North Carolina's first state park.
Well, that's an excellent thing. All right, cool.
But here's the thing: they bought it. You know, they were going through some times, and they went ahead and purchased it to save all the balsam spruce trees that were being wiped out because of timber trade.
Oh,
So that's a good thing.
so they're trying to save the property. I get it.
Yeah, they and it's cool. And Governor Locke Craig was the person that lobbied for that and got it. So that was pretty good on Governor Craig.
Good on him indeed. Okay.
Now, I don't know if people know this, but Mount Mitchell is 6,684 feet tall.
It's the highest
the
peak
tallest-
around here.
Yeah, well, it's the highest peak east of the Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good. Now, it took over that because prior to Elisha Mitchell, who was a science professor who visited around, what was it, 1830s, 1840s, he was testing the barometric pressure just to get the tallest peaks in the state.
Oh, that must be
I didn't
some
know
kind
you-
of formula or something. I don't know what that
It is. It's a
All right.
mathematic formula, and I didn't know that till I looked all this up. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
All right. Smart guy.
But anyway, according to Mitchell's calculations, New Hampshire's Mount Washington. But see, here's the thing: it's only 396 feet shorter than Mount Mitchell, so that's what made Mitchell the tallest peak in the east.
I see. So they're
Now-
both tall, but we win. Fair enough. All right.
Well, okay. Seriously though, do they have like a tape measure because they're doing mathematical equations with barometric pressure? Anyway, well, unfortunately, Mr. Mitchell died while exploring the mountain. in
I'd
1857.
forgotten that, John. He fell off the mountain or something, right?
Yes, he did. Okay. My beautiful bride and I was reading over this, and we kind of giggled because Mitchell slipped and fell and created Mitchell Falls.
Stop. Is that a real thing? Are there waterfalls named Mitchell Falls?
Yeah, waterfall named Mitchell Falls was named after him because he fell from a cliff by it. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. Even though I'm funny, I can't make it up. 100 years later, North Carolina State Park system is still thriving, and it now preserves over 220,000 acres of natural beauty, 74 parks, recreation, natural lakes, rivers, and trails, and it's attracted over 15 million visitors per year.
Woo! All right.
Now,
thank you, Professor Mitchell, and watch your foot
Yeah.
there. Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
well, you should have worn better shoes.
It's terrible. Oh my gosh. All right.
I
Yes-
can't.
Yes, John. Move on, please. Move on.
Okay. But hey, it's a good segue because one of those really cool national parks
Yes.
holds a national monument at Kill Devil Hills.
Oh, the Wright
President-
brothers. Okay. All right.
Yep. Well, we're getting there.
Okay.
Calvin Coolidge signed legislation on March 2nd, 1927,
Got it.
to make Kill Devil Hills a national monument.
Okay.
5 years later,
yes.
5 years later, the 60-foot granite monument was dedicated over there in Dare County.
Okay.
Now, okay, they say that you don't build a house on sand, right?
Correct.
But you can build a 90-foot monument on a sand dune. and you do so by planting special grasses. I'm like,
okay. Not where I thought we were going. I'm sure there are concrete pylons, but go with the grass. We'll go with that. All right.
It says grass. I promise you. I looked it up. Y'all can look it up. You can look it up. Hey, I looked all this stuff up on that Carolina history that I looked up. So yeah, it's quite entertaining. Look it up, folks. Kill Devil Hills, built on a grass hill.
On special grasses. Good
Yep.
to know. It's all right.
It was it's a lot. Okay, it was built on the embankment that the Wright brothers launched the gliders for, and years later they used the first powered glider to make its flight in 1903.
Yes.
So
yes.
Of course, first in flight. And Ohio's still mad, which makes your bright. Never mind. We'll go somewhere else.
They'll get over it. They'll get over
it. Yeah.
So that's right. North Carolina, first in flight, the end. All right. That's all right.
Yep. Bottom line. It was designed to mimic the look of a marine beacon, and the monument's double entrance doors have 6 panels depicting monuments from mankind's attempts to flight.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, and there's an inscription that notes the momentous achievements in the history of the flight that the Wright brothers attained at Kill Devil's Hill.
Well, of course.
I grew up there. You know that. But
yes.
Have you ever been to that monument?
We did.
I haven't.
We took the children, and the day we went, they were closed.
Okay.
Something happened. I don't know. There was a power outage or something. So that will have to be another adventure east.
That's crazy. Though the monument's 1932 dedication was expected to draw tens of thousands of people.
Yes.
Bad weather kept all but a handful away. So, hey, I mean.
Small crowd, huh?
Small crowd, yeah.
Huh.
But the cool thing was Orville Wright was in attendance and was the featured guest of honor.
Yeah, I remember reading that somewhere along the way that one of the Wright brothers, I guess Orville, you said, was in attendance at the dedication of the monument. That's a pretty big deal.
Was.
That's way cool.
Now, in 1953, Congress renamed and designated the monument as the Wright Brothers National Memorial.
Okay. Fair enough.
Now, it continues to be one of the most premier attractions on the Outer Banks, and it draws over 425,000 visitors per year, unless you're the Griffins,
yes.
and then they're not open and you don't go.
424,996.
996. There you go.
Per year. Okay.
That year, anyway.
John, we got to go. Let's get a bus. We're going to take a tour. This will be fun.
Hey,
what a fabulous week in Carolina history, John.
Yes, it is. Don't you guys do sports there too?
Yes, we do a great many sports.
Please tell me the Demon Deacon family is in uproar about that kid not having nobody there to interview him.
What are we talking about?
That running back.
John?
The running back from Wake Forest. You didn't see the
running back from
Wake Forest had at the Columbine, at the NFL Columbine, there was no reporters in the room to ask him questions.
Oh, that's not cool.
It's disrespectful.
Come on, we got to do better. All right. So we will launch an investigation, John. Okay.
Look into it and see what you can find out.
We will look into it indeed. Christian's on it already. So we're sounding the bells and ringing the alarms. All right. I thought, are we already doing combine stuff? I thought we were taking a break from football.
No, Columbine's happening. They those kids got to become men and make lots of money,
Yeah, well.
And hopefully they'll thank a teacher along the way.
That would be lovely, John. I agree. All right, John, I appreciate the visit, brother. Have a spectacular day.
You as well, my friend.
That's fun. All right, when you come back, we'll head east. We'll go visit the Wright Brothers Monument. Fair enough?
There you go. Fair enough.
All right, tell everybody we said, hey, John
I will.
Childress on Carolina history. All right, brother, I'll be in touch. You have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
It is 8:44, 16 minutes before the top of the hour. All right, did you find anything about the reporter?
I'm looking it up right now. I've got some information, but I got to look at it more.
All right, so we're going to take a break. We'll investigate. We'll have an update when we come back. Folks, you got something to talk about, something on your mind, something you want to share, jump in the conversation. You're always welcome here. 336-777-1600. When we come back, Helping Hands with the folks from Big Brothers Big Sisters on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
3 seconds later, I got you shaking your head, dancing instead of sitting. The rhymes kick.
WSJS brings you the coolest way to heat up your winter. It's the winter wonderland of winning, where we're too cool to hibernate for real. Hibernate later, win now. Dive into a blizzard of prizes and experience a winter wonderland of bare winds. Sign up every week at WSJS.com and let the winning begin. Don't let this frosty fiesta pass you by. Visit WSJS.com for your chance to win big this winter.
I'm in my driveway admiring my new garage door from Precision Garage Door when my neighbor shouts,
"Hey, is that a spaceship?"
I laugh and say, nope, just my perfectly tuned garage door.
Looks like it could launch.
I grin and say, you too can lift off with their $149 noisy garage door special, and with $250 off new double garage doors and $150 off singles. She winks.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I reply, with Precision, you're always ready for takeoff.
Visit PrecisionDoorNC.com.
Atlantic Coast Sports has a lot of merchandise for you to capitalize on. You like sports memorabilia. It's got pro sports. It's got college sports. Whatever you really need. And that's on the first floor. If you want to go and make a day out of it, get inside the batting cages on the second floor, third floor, the green room, every golf course programmed into it. Food-wise, they got the loaded coat. Atlantic Coast Sports is the place to go. Fabulous store. AtlanticCoastSports.com, located downtown Mount Airy. Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Again, Scent Bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said Maraca, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing. Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads, way fresher than detergent alone.
When you're an innovative business, every blinking cursor, every blank page is an opportunity. What will you do with it? Will you make something better or create something new? Our Dell Technologies advisors provide you with tools and expertise to do incredible things, because we believe there's an innovator in all of us. For advice on smart PCs powered by Intel V Pro that's built for business, call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL.
Triad today with Jeffrey Griffin, only on WSJS.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. So very quickly, Christian, we found out what John was referencing. We're talking about a Wake Forest running back, Damon Claiborne, who was at the combine. And what did he run? A 4.3 40, something like that?
Yeah, 4.37 in 40-yard dash. Yeah, that's pretty quick, but
that's quick.
19th overall best score.
Right, and there'd been some talk about his raw speed. And then you go to the interview. This is what everybody does. And only 2 reporters showed up for his media interview.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So, but projected to be a later round pick, not a first rounder.
Right.
So there you go. And people are now saying, use this as motivation. I would think making the team would be all the motivation you need, but.
Right. Getting accepted is the motivation.
So there you go. So we wish Damon and all of the, especially the local guys and the ACC guys, well at the NFL Combine. All right. It is time for Helping Hands. What do you know about Big Brothers Big Sisters? What a wonderful organization. They do so much good. And the program coordinator for Big Brothers Big Sisters, Dominique Whitehead, is with us. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And folks, right off the bat, if you would like to learn more, something maybe you've been thinking about for a while, the website to visit is BBBSNC. That stands for Big Brothers Big Sisters NC, North Carolina, BBBSNC.org. Dominique, get everybody up to speed. What does Big Brothers Big Sisters do?
So, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a mentoring program here in Forsyth County. We serve children in Forsyth County, so from ages 6 all the way through 18. And what we do is we match them up with a volunteer in our program to be just a positive role model for them with the kids that are in our program. So our volunteers do go through a process because we want to make sure that they're a right fit for our children and making sure that they're a safe individual for our children that we serve. So they have to go through an interview process. It's almost similar to a job process, but they go through an interview process. They have to do a background check. We need to check references. We also provide training and things of that nature as well. So that way they have an idea of what to expect. They're not just kind of just thrown out there. And then we also do like monthly check-ins with the matches just to make sure that everything is running smoothly. So that way we're with them throughout the duration of their match and they don't kind of feel like they're left alone.
Sure. Changing perspectives, changing lives. Dominique, what Big Brothers Big Sisters got started the mid 70s here in the area?
Yeah, so our location opened up I think in 1977.
Okay.
To be exact, yeah. So we've been around longer than I've been alive, actually.
And about how many kids have been a part of the program?
So over the years, I think that we've served a total of I want to say about 50,000 kids over the years that we've served.
Good gracious. And I mean, that's one life at a time. And really, Dominique, one conversation at a time, right? And this is about just kind of, you are not alone in the world. Is that the spirit, right? I'm here with you. I'm here for you. Some days are great. Some days are not so great, but let's kind of figure it out together. You want to talk, you want to shoot hoops, you want to go get some ice cream. Doesn't have to be anything major. I think being present has got to be at the top of the list for every big brother and big sister, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely is. I will say that we recognize that our youth today are really struggling. And so we try to bridge that gap and bring in someone who is, going to just listen to them, like you said, to be present, to show them that, they don't have to be their environment. They can overcome hard things. To let them know that there's someone extra outside of their family that's rooting for them, that's going to be in their corner, that's going to listen to them, maybe give them advice. So that way they can kind of help them, succeed in life. Because it really does help when you have that extra person in your corner that's rooting for you and letting you know that everything is going to be okay.
Sure, Dominique, sometimes, and I get it, a young person may feel, okay, you love me, you care about me, you ask about me because you have to. It's your job.
Yeah.
We're related.
Yes.
But when somebody steps up and they go, you matter to me, and I'm not required to be here. I'm here because I choose to be. I want to be.
Right.
Because I love you. That's a very different feeling to be on the receiving end of that kind of recognition, isn't it?
It is. It is, because at the end of the day, these volunteers are complete strangers to the children. And so it helps letting them know that, hey, this complete stranger is here to support you in whatever that support looks like. And so, yeah, it really does truly make a difference in a child's life, because they know that outside of their family, they have other people that are rooting for them.
And Dominique, you look on down the road, and sometimes we talk about throwing seeds. Maybe you don't see the flower bloom the next day or the next week, but maybe it's a year or two, or it's a decade down the road. We're talking about higher ambitions, greater aspirations. They move, they walk, they speak, they do with a greater confidence. They build I think just a relationship that will stand the test of time. There's less risky behaviors. There are fewer poor choices. There's great emotional success, right? And kids got enough to deal with. It's not always easy being a kid. So when you do this, when a kid gets involved and when they get partnered with somebody who cares, it changes the trajectory of a life, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, we have matches who have been matched for over 10 years. Who the little is, the big has seen, so our volunteer has seen our big from elementary to high school now, and they've seen the change that they were able to be a part of. And we have matches who are not currently matched anymore because the little graduated high school, but they still keep in contact with each other. you've been in someone's life, it's kind of hard to break away from that. And so it really is a lifelong change.
All right, so Dominique, what's the best way that folks can reach out, learn more, either if it's appropriate, get their littles signed up, or maybe they've been thinking about being a big, and this is the week to make it happen. How do they move forward from here?
So the best way to get involved is to go to our website at BBBB, so it's 3BsSNC.org. We also have our Bowl for Kids' Sake coming up. That's our annual fundraiser that helps us provide the support that to our children in the community and do the great things that we do. So if you go to that website, you have all that information on there, as well as my contact information if you were interested in volunteering or donating or whatever the case may be. But we greatly appreciate everybody's support and help.
This is fabulous. Well, what an extraordinary organization. Thousands of kids, one conversation, one laugh, one tear, one friendship at a time. BBBSNC.org. If you're interested, if you know someone this may be applicable, maybe it's what they're looking for, then share the website with them, tell them to get in touch and move forward if it's right for you and yours. BBBS, that stands for Big Brothers Big Sisters, NC.org. Dominique, please tell everybody we said thank you and keep doing the good work.
Thank you for having us.
You come back anytime. I love that group. That's great. Dominique Whitehead, the program coordinator for Big Brothers Big Sisters, changing perspectives, changing lives. It is at the end of hour number 2 of the big show, 8:56, 4 minutes before the top of the hour. Christian and I are going to take a quick break, get a refill of our big orange drink. When we come back, off the beaten path we go, and more election returns for Forsyth, Guilford, Davidson, Davie, Stokes, Surrey, Yadkin, Alamance, and Randolph. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
WSJS.com. You might have noticed we're not just any news site. It's true. We've ignored the trend of limiting content to a single topic. Instead, we're bringing you news, talk, sports, and weather all in one place. Listen to us live worldwide or explore your favorite show hosts. Check out the latest concert info, join our contests, and attend live appearances. Plus, dive into our sports teams. Visit us online at WSJS.com. We're your all-in-one source for everything you love.
This hour of Triad Today is brought to you in part by our friends at Crossroads Ford of Kernersville. Visit John and his team today. Crossroads Ford, the Ford store that gives you more. Find your deal today. Crossroads Ford, Highway 66 in Kernersville.
Calling all wing lovers. East Coast Wings and Grill on New Garden Road in Greensboro and in Kernersville. Kids eat free tonight. Kids 12 and under eat free from 3 p.m. till close. Best wings in the Triad for 18 years.
Life throws unexpected surprises like rain, snow, or ice, and accidents happen. But Pat's Body Shop and Towing is ready to help. When the roads fail you, Pat's won't. Snowed in or spun out, they're on the way to the rescue. Storms may come, but Pat's expertise shines through. When weather gets ugly, they make it pretty again. Located on Country Club Road in Winston-Salem, they're your dependable ally. Visit pats-bodyshop.com. Pat's Body Shop and Towing, turning storms into sunshine.
Show me the power. This is True Commentary with Stu Epperson, author and host of Truth Talk Live. As a believer and follower of Jesus, what kind of power do you have in your life? The world is watching. The world is looking. The world is trying to figure out these people that follow the risen Lord. Where's the power? Paul said it well in 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 5. He says, our gospel didn't come to you in word only, but in power, in the Holy Spirit, in full assurance. You see, when you have Christ in your life, you have a supernatural power. Anyone can claim to be a Christian. Any politician can pretty up and talk about God at election time to get votes. But where is the power in your life that forgives those who hurt you, that has the love, joy, and peace of the Holy Spirit? Show me the power, and I'll show you the Christian. Connect with Jesus and experience power like you've never felt before. Join Stu on radio, social media, and his daily Truth Talk Live podcast. Learn more at truthnetwork.com.
What's happening, everybody? It's WD from The Drive, and on this afternoon's show, we break down a full night worth of college and NBA hoops. Clemson, Carolina, Wake Forest, Virginia, the Hornets, and the Mavericks. Plus, we welcome in Connor O'Neill of Deacons and Devils Illustrated to further get us ready for March Madness. Listen 4 to 6 p.m. right here on WSJS.
the only station you need for news, talk, and sports. WSJS Winston-Salem, Greensboro, High Point, Burlington. Online at WSJS.com.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Foggy start to our Wednesday morning. We'll see some breaks in the overcast as the day goes on, and highs are on the move right around 70 to 75 degrees, much warmer than yesterday. Sliding down to the mid-50s for tonight with a cloudy sky. Partly sunny and breezy on Thursday. Gusty southwesterly wind, the high upper 70s. Some low 80s moving our way Friday with dry weather. Increasing chance for rain for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
afternoons just got better with more guests, more opinions, and more laughs. The Dan Patrick Show.
Anybody want to take a guess on this one? Fritzy, I'll start with you.
11.
Were you not listening?
I wasn't. I was looking.
Why don't you just say I didn't hear you?
I felt like I took a chance. I mean, it's been numbers. I had a good chance of getting it if I threw out a number.
The Dan Patrick Show. This afternoon at 2 on WSJS.
See why so many families choose Calvary Day School for its commitment to faith-centered education and academic excellence. At Calvary, students grow academically, spiritually, and socially with opportunities in the arts, athletics, and innovative STEM programs. With small class sizes and a supportive community, every student can thrive. Schedule your campus tour today at 336-714-5575 or visit calvaryday.school.
Look at her. She's a beauty. My brand new Lincoln Navigator from Parkway Lincoln. I just stand here and look at her. I've had many SUVs in my lifetime, but this new Lincoln Navigator is something else. Modern technology that I'm still learning, but man, it's great. And the price? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Discover the American Luxury Lincoln SUV at Parkway Lincoln today. Awesome selection of SUVs, low interest rates, and maybe even bonus cash back. Parkway Lincoln of Winston-Salem.
It's a kind of magic.
Live from the Twin City,
It's a kind of magic.
it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
Well, good morning. Rise and shine.
I don't understand morning people.
What a glorious day.
Sun shining, birds chirping. We should be able to hit these people.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. And what do we want this morning?
A lot of people want coffee.
A lot of it. I'm going to need more than coffee. How about I kick you in the neck? Okay, then. Coffee's fine.
Well, I guess it's that time.
It's about that time.
It's showtime. News Talk Sports in the Triad, WSJS. I'm Jeffrey. That's Christian. Thanks for being here. Clear this morning. Looking at partly sunny skies today with a high of 75. Mostly cloudy into the low 50s in the overnight hours. Tomorrow, the winds will pick up a bit and warmer. 77 and sunshine. Then Friday, lots of sun, spectacular. There's a chance, not a possibility, not a likelihood, but a possibility of a rainstorm Friday afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny and 80, and Saturday, sunshine and 80 degrees as well. If you would like a traveling weather forecast for wherever you may be going and whatever you may be doing, please don't hesitate to reach out. Let us know. The number to call, 336-777-1600, or connect with us via email, triadtoday@WSJS.com. It is time for us to go off the beaten path. Christian, get your seatbelt on. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So our buddy Ty Collins is pulling triple duty this week. He's got Wake Forest Demon Deacon baseball, and then he's helping broadcast the ACC women's basketball tournament. So he's got a lot going on. He's all over the place, and Ty will be back with us next week. So Christian and I have been left to our own devices for this edition of Off the Beaten Path. Here we go. There is a theme to today's big show. For this segment anyway. It's animals, right?
That it is.
Sometimes you get tired of people talking back. we just thought we'd go with the critters, right? Let's see what happened. We begin with an Amazon delivery driver who dropped off a package at a home in California, and then promptly took a cat from the porch. Really, he's a cat porch pirate, and he was caught on camera.
So I thought he was just petting her for a second. I had to rewatch it a couple of times because it is hard to see. It's dark. And he doesn't carry her very nicely. And I see her little tail and I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
That's Diana Huff Medina, the cat's owner, the homeowner, talking about what she saw on her video camera, on her doorbell video. What is he doing?
I don't know. Did you think the cat was a package or something? What are you doing?
Clearly, he had been there before and took a liking to the cat, I guess. I'm hoping, in place of something far worse, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
I've had cats adopt me. Did you adopt Guppy or did Guppy adopt you?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
funny.
when we went to the shelter, we were actually planning on we were looking, and so we basically just opened up the door and he walked into our carrier, and so we're like, oh well, okay, that's the one.
Oh, so he did adopt you?
Yes.
Oh, that's fabulous. So, all right. And you've been kowtowing and fetching ever since?
Yes.
Good. When I was in college, there was one of my classes, they were ground level windows.
Mm-hmm.
And often the professors would open the windows all the way across. So it was very pleasant, nice breeze, And there were kitty cats. There were a couple who would come into the classes and meander around. If they liked you, they'd curl up on your desk.
Right.
Or, whatever. Just they kind of were a part of the community there at old UNCSA. And there was a cat, had great big fluff around his neck. I thought he looked like Henry, like a king, with one of those big collars. That cat took a liking to me. He would frequently come into my music theory class and fall asleep on my desk.
Oh, that's nice.
A great big cat. And so I had cats at home. And finally, after this went on for several months, the cat never missed a day. That cat never skipped a class. It would always come in.
It knew where to go.
He did. He was right on schedule. And finally, I go, Henry, I named him Henry. I said, Henry, do you want to come home with me? And Henry was like, meow.
Right.
So I said, well, Henry, I was going home after that class that day. I said, Henry, if you want to go, come on. But I'm not going to carry you. And Henry followed me all the way to the parking lot and got in my car and went home and lived with us for a couple years.
That's so cute.
And blended right in with the cats that we already had.
Oh, wow. Well, that's the important thing, is if they mingle together.
They were just like, oh, hey, dude.
Yeah, come on in.
Have something to eat.
Right.
And it was just like that. And Henry was hilarious. He loved squirrels. I think his life's ambition was to catch a squirrel. And we had several tall oak trees in our yard, several. And the squirrels would sit and chatter at Henry and throw acorns at him. And he would sit. Henry, in this regard, was a little bit underwhelming. He didn't realize that he could climb trees.
Oh, not quite there with it.
And so he would sit at the bottom of these big oak trees and look up, totally enamored with the squirrels. And the squirrels would chitter chatter, and they would throw acorns at him. And he would row. And eventually, this happened every day. He would fall asleep at the bottom of the tree. The squirrels would come down the tree, stop, kind of sniff him a little bit, and be like, what an idiot. And then they'd run on to the woods or another tree. And eventually, he'd wake up and look around and be like, I missed him again. And he'd come on inside. Yeah, so there you go. I didn't have to steal that cat. That cat was very happy to come with us. Here, life hack. Don't steal the cats, right?
Right.
I'm assuming that Diane got her kitty cat back since they had it on camera.
I hope so.
Me too. All right, how about this? A Texas man had a pet pigeon. The pet pigeon is named Kevin. Now, Kevin is now back home. He went missing. Now, the guy, this is too good. He owns an auto shop, and he brings the pigeon to work with him. A customer didn't realize that Kevin, now this is the pigeon, is blind. And Kevin was asleep in the bed of his truck when the guy picks up his truck from the repair and goes on a road trip with him. And then the man didn't find him till he's way on down the road. Here's what it sounded like.
Hi, how are you, sir? Good. I'm about to tell you the weirdest thing you probably ever heard in your life, okay? So did you just get your truck inspected? Yeah. Okay, so that guy has a pet pigeon, and it's in the back of your truck. Oh, yeah, he's back here.
So you say he raises the pigeons, but this one came out blind, and I've been taking care of him for like 2 years already. So it's like a child. Kevin. This is Kevin. Kevin, thank you guys so much, man. You guys, it's like a child to me, and thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so apparently the garage owner, he had a suspicion that the bird was in the truck. So I guess he'd done this before. He calls the police. Police track down this guy out of town and go, there's a blind pigeon in the bed of your truck. And sure enough, he's back there just hanging out. And they get the pigeon and take him home. So yeah, Kevin goes on a road trip. Kevin the pigeon. Okay.
That's adorable.
Maybe we ought to have a word of prayer with that pigeon about you should stay home, right?
Right.
Here's another one for you. Okay. Animal rescuers on Long Island saved a deer that got tangled up in a soccer net. Now, the deer was not happy. It took a while to cut the netting away, but eventually they got the deer loose, set him free, and he ran off into the woods.
What's up, buddy? I'm going to get you out of this. I know. I know. There we go. Just relax. It's a little bit more. It's all off. If he gets up now, he should be good. We got to get this net down. See you later, buddy.
Wow.
That deer was unhappy.
Yeah,
I didn't know deer would utter like that kind of. I don't know what you call it. A proclamation, a declaration.
I was very confused if that was the man or the deer.
That was the deer. That was
Lord have mercy. Okay.
caught in a soccer net. Bless the deer's heart.
He just wanted to play ball.
I guess. And then he got too close on the goal kick or the free kick or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That deer's got a great story when it gets back to the herd, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You are not going to believe what happened. I would love to know what the deer was saying. A little close with the scissors there? Huh?
Wonder how many antlers it had if it got all tangled up in there.
I cannot imagine.
Gosh.
We saw 2 deer last night on the way home.
Yeah.
They're just out kind of cruising, right? Yeah.
I see them just about every morning on my way.
One on the left side of the road, one
Yeah.
on the right side of the road. I don't know if they were playing Red Rover. I don't know what they were doing. But this one, you just kind of stop and go, go on, really. Stop. I will stop. You all have at it.
Right. Most of them just stare at me as I'm driving to work.
Yeah, because you're the one on display.
Right.
They go, what is he doing? What is he doing? He should be home by now. All right. What else we got? Ooh, I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to go ahead and this one gives me the hibby-jibbies, Christian. There's been some rain in Arizona. So rare toads have been coming out. Okay.
All
With
right.
me so far.
Rare toads.
Toads.
Rain.
Frogs.
Arizona. Got it.
Uncommon frogs.
Got it.
Now, here's the weird part. People are finding the toads and licking them to get high.
Oh, gosh. I've heard this before.
Grace Stafford is a zoologist whose German Shepherd licked one of the toads and survived to tail the tail.
First thing I would do is take a garden hose and flush their tongue and then make plans to get to an emergency clinic right away. The key thing is you want to keep their body temperature from spiking because that can lead to seizure and death. And so, quick rinse of the tongue, work that tongue, get that slime off.
Is this really something that we need to tell people?
I don't know.
Don't lick the toxic toads.
It tastes like a blueberry. It really does.
The German Shepherd even knows better now.
Right.
I can't believe we have to tell people this. If they're, how would you know if a toad is toxic? I'm a little foggy on that. They don't come with tags.
No, but I think there are people that have studied amphibians and some of the markings on their stomachs or their backs or whatever. Yeah.
Right. So how about this? New life rule. Thou shalt not lick any toads. How's that?
Or any deer for that matter.
Is that
yeah.
pretty inclusive?
Yeah. That includes all.
All of it.
Yeah.
We've had the same toad, frog, whatever, living in our yard for more than a decade.
Wow.
If it's a descendant, it's identical to grandpa.
Right.
Or whatever. And this happens every summer. And normally if you come in late, now in the daylight hours, he's never around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the late night, in the dark, when you're leaving or coming in, whatever, frog will be sitting on the porch.
So do you have like a pond or something at your house?
Yeah. The woods.
Oh, so it's just living in the woods and comes to your house.
He comes and sits on the porch.
Maybe he wants you to bring him inside.
And no, this too is a hard no. and every time it almost scares me to death and I almost fall into the flower garden, right?
Yeah.
And I typically say something inappropriate.
You daggum toad, you.
Oh my gosh. Jeffrey, are you okay? It's the frog. The frog is back. And then you ask the frog, you go, frog, where have you been? And frog goes, I went a courting. So there you go.
It could be a Nigerian prince waiting to help you.
Not kissing it either. Not licking the frog. I'm not kissing the toad. One more before the break. A police officer in Wisconsin got chased by a turkey.
I've got a turkey attacking my cruiser. Please take video. 10-4.
He has no fear. I tried to use my siren to scare him out of the road so he wouldn't get struck, and I think he took it as a challenge. Is he playing chicken with you? He is pecking at my tire.
Do you have a clothing description?
With pursuit, eastbound, male, about 2 feet tall, short beard, mostly brown, some red and white trim. The citizens of the neighborhood have been advised to keep an eye out for the suspect.
Be advised.
About 2 feet tall, short beard, mostly brown. Okay, they're having too much fun in Wisconsin with the turkey chases. Didn't even know it was the season for that. We'll be back with more Off the Beaten Path, the Animal Edition, with Christian and Jeffrey on News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
Winter's chill shouldn't freeze your fun. At WSJS, we're melting the icy blues with the winter wonderland of winning. Imagine a flurry of cool prizes just waiting for you. It's where winter meets winning with bear-sized surprises. Sign up weekly at WSJS.com and let the avalanche of excitement begin. Dive into the warmth of the winter wonderland of winning because we're too cool to hibernate. Visit WSJS.com today.
Why do more drivers trust Haviland Express Lube and Service on Highway 66 in Kernersville for complete car care than any other auto shop in the area? Simple. It's because of their ASC certified technicians and the latest diagnostic equipment, ensuring your vehicle is serviced right and on time. Make an appointment, discuss your needs, and drive away happy. Haviland Express Lube and Service, your one-stop shop for total car care. Service you trust, performance you feel.
Biscuit King in High Point and Lexington serves enormous, delicious, award-winning biscuits made from scratch and filled up with whatever you like best. Today's special is a cheeseburger combo for only $8.09. Biscuit King. Delivery and online ordering available through BiscuitKingLex.com.
Child abuse is not a bad parent problem.
Keeping families out of crisis in the first place
is how we prevent it from ever happening.
Go to preventchildabuse.org and
let's solve child abuse before it ever happens.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Crisis Control Ministry celebrates more than 50 years of serving neighbors in need. They provide help with basic life needs to those facing crisis in Forsyth and Stokes counties. One client stated, Crisis Control Ministry makes a difference between people sinking or swimming. My life would have spiraled out of control if not for Crisis Control Ministry. They paid my utility bill. They helped me get through a tough time. Help make our community a better, more compassionate place. Stop by Crisis Control Ministry in Winston-Salem and Kernersville.
So this new dose is, nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
I went to My Computer Career because I needed job security.
Because I wanted a career in cybersecurity.
I went to My Computer Career because IT jobs are everywhere.
My old job was going nowhere.
I went because I didn't want college loans for the rest of my life. Because I wanted a career for the rest of my life.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Classes available online or in person. Financial aid available for qualified students, including the GI Bill. 529 college savings plans accepted.
Not available in Washington State.
Rise and shine.
Good morning, good morning, good
morning. Good morning. It's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. Just a reminder to sign up for the Winter Wonderland of Winning at WSJS.com. Santana, the Doobie Brothers, Chicago, Styx, Demon Deacon, Baseball, Twin City Thunderbirds. We've got them all. The biggest names, the best concerts, the brightest stars. WSJS.com. Your name, your email, and you can win one every 30 days. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell everybody. And good luck in the Winter Wonderland of Winning. We are off the beaten path. Ty Collins has today off from us. He's doing work elsewhere. He'll be back with us next week. Christian and I are exploring the animal edition of Off the Beaten Path. Here we go. So we talk about the turkey chase with the popo.
Right.
Who seem to have a pretty good sense of humor about it. We're not done with the turkey attacks. They're now attacking a different neighborhood in Wisconsin, chasing postal workers, blocking traffic, even going after children.
At first, I love wildlife. The turkeys were cool. They've become a nuisance. You know, they block traffic. They've caused accidents. They went after my mailman. As he was approaching crossing the street, the turkeys started chasing after him. It's scary. These are big birds. I'm not asking as a snobby person to get rid of these turkeys. I want to see them thrive in their natural habitat, and I want to see these children be able to thrive in their habitat or neighborhood, if you will.
I don't mind the turkeys. I wish them well. I hope they thrive in their habitat.
Their habitat.
That
not
means
ours.
not my neighborhood. Oh, my gracious. That's funny. I've mentioned before our turkeys that live down the road at the railroad crossing, Tom and Jerry.
Yes.
We haven't seen them in quite a while. I would have been concerned. I didn't know if nature, does what nature does. I didn't know.
Or if they made it out of last year.
We didn't. I haven't seen Tom and Jerry in quite a while.
Yep.
I don't think I mentioned to you here sometime in the winter, at some point, I was approaching the railroad tracks and some big critter flew, leapt, run, hurdled, jumped across the road.
Right.
I think it was either Tom or Jerry.
Okay. That's good, I guess.
I think it was. It startled me so.
Right.
Just kind of, oh my goodness, what was that? But I think it was Tom or Jerry. There was only one. I hope they're together wherever they are. They seem to be such good friends.
Yes.
And they've never attacked. These were very well-behaved turkeys. Ours. I don't know about these turkeys in Wisconsin. I don't know what the deal is. They're feeling so confrontational with the mailman and the kids in the neighborhood. Turkeys, you go do your turkey thing, and the kids will do their kid thing, and the mailman will do the mailman thing. Everybody will get along. We'll all be fine, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, there you go. How about woodpeckers? Are you a fan?
Woody the Woodpecker really annoyed me in cartoons.
Me too. I found it to be rather obtuse.
Yeah.
And I've heard woodpeckers. I don't know if I've ever seen one.
I've seen one in the wild, but I've never actually seen one while it's doing its thing.
Yeah, hard-headed critters. I can only
I see what you
imagine.
did there.
Let's see what I did. I say, there's a town in Massachusetts, and a woodpecker has damaged more than 20 vehicles. They got cars made out of wood? What is that? Here is Janelle Favalaro talking about catching the bird in the act.
We seem to have a vandal in our neighborhood. I'm describing him as, 18 to 24 inches tall, wearing black and white with a red hat. The woodpecker showed up and landed on the windshield wipers of the RV in our yard and was looking at his reflection. And we're like, you know what? I bet he was the one that damaged the mirrors as well.
What is going on?
I don't know. This woodpecker needs to get a day job.
That's a woodpecker with some serious issues.
Yeah.
It's not wood. That's a car. That would be sheet metal or glass.
Or he's not a woodpecker. He's a metal pecker.
I guess maybe a new breed.
Yeah, a new breed.
I would suppose. Or it's just, okay. Or a psycho bird. Delulu.
Delulu.
Cray cray. Yeah. All right. And I don't know how you have a conversation with a woodpecker either, except to go out, stand on the porch, and play that old man scene. Get out of here! I don't know.
Get a broom. Shoo!
Works with the dogs. I don't know if it worked. So we wish them well in woodpecker. I would be more than a little upset if my car were damaged. All right, by a woodpecker. One more. Guinness World Records announces a 14-year-old chicken near Dallas is officially the oldest living chicken in the world. Her name is Pearl. She's an Easter egg hen. Now, normally chickens live 5 to 8 years. Pearl is now in year 14. Here is her owner.
Defied all odds because most Easter egger hens live an average of 5 to 8 years. She has been through a lot in her long lifetime. She's had chicken pox because, yes, chickens do get chicken pox. She likes to watch TV when she hears it on. She gets fresh lettuce or spinach daily, scratched and laying in crumbles, and a fruit and nut wheel with fresh water changed every day. And she loves to sleep with my flip-flop.
Loves to sleep with a flip-flop.
Okay, and she's getting catered meals every day? Well, Pearl, I guess enjoy old age, girl.
Hope it's not chicken.
Stop. There you go. Off the beaten path. The Animal Edition with Christian Snyder, renegade turkeys, confused woodpeckers, and old chickens. And then we had a tangled deer and other things as well. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got more election returns from primary day. Stick around, get the latest for all the counties in the Piedmont Triad. News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS.
In the Triad, staying informed and entertained isn't just a pastime, it's a way of life. At WSJS.com, news, talk, sports, and weather are always at your fingertips. Listen live worldwide, explore your favorite show hosts, and get the latest concert info. With exciting contests and live appearances, there's always something happening. From local sports teams to global headlines, WSJS.com has it all. Discover the pulse of the Triad at WSJS.com. Your connection to everything that matters.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Piedmont Triad area weather. Foggy start to our Wednesday morning. We'll see some breaks in the overcast as the day goes on, and highs are on the move right around 70 to 75 degrees, much warmer than yesterday. Sliding down to the mid-50s for tonight with a cloudy sky. Partly sunny and breezy on Thursday. Gusty southwesterly wind, the high upper 70s. Some low 80s moving our way Friday with dry weather. Increasing chance for rain for the weekend. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Naramore. For News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
Hey, Josh Graham here. This is News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. Catch me tonight at 11 p.m. for Westwood One Sports Night. You'll get my take on all sports. And Saturday and Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. for the Josh Graham Show. Don't miss the up-to-the-minute scores and hot takes on everything sports.
Never gonna get better than this.
Because this is News Talk Sports for the Triad and the home of Josh Graham, WSJS.
This March, Winston-Salem is going no mow for the bees. Early spring is critical for pollinators, and letting lawns grow helps flowers bloom and provides much needed food. As a Bee City USA, the city is skipping mowing in 8 parks, 1 in each ward, and inviting residents to join in. Take the No Mow March pledge at cityofws.org/sustainability. Together, we can make a difference, 1 yard at a time.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
Hi, I'm Jay Delsing, a 2-time All-American and PGA Tour veteran of 25 years. I know the game of golf inside and out. Each week, we'll feature celebrity golfers, share their laughs, inside stories, and offer great tips to improve your golf game.
I wanna swing, don't you wanna swing with me?
Brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Winston-Salem, proudly serving our community for over 50 years. That's Golf with Jay Delsing, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. on WSJS.
Good morning, it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports of the Triad, WSJS. It is 9:34, Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. Yesterday, of course, was primary day across the Old North State, as it was in several states. And the North Carolina State Board of Elections have got 100% of all the ballots reported and collected and cast and gathered yesterday. So we've shared with you the federal results for the federal races, the North Carolina Senate, the North Carolina House, and the judicial races. Let's move county by county. I'll begin with Forsyth County in the Board of Commissioners race at large. The Democrat nominee will be Dan Bessie. On the Republican side will be Terry Mrazek. And Board of Commissioners District A, the top Democrat vote getters were Tanya McDaniel and Shai Woodbury. Commissioners District B, it is Marcy West. The Forsyth County, Winston Forsyth County Schools Board of Education, the at-large race, the top Democratic vote getters are Rhonda Mays, Valerie Brockenbra, and Elizabeth Motzinger. And the Board of Education race, District 1, the top getters were Travonia Brown-Gaither and Alex Bohannon. Board of Education District 2, the Democratic nominees, Lee Childress, Susan Conway, Marie Jackson, and Curtis Fentress. Board of Education District 2. On the Republican side, Bob Weiss, Jill Berlin, Alan Daniel, and Robert Barr. And of course, those folks will all meet this fall in the general election. Off to Guilford County with Christian Snyder.
So commissioners at large Dim side is Greg Drumright. My apologies. Commissioners District 7 for Democrats is Lisa McMillan. Education District 4, Democrat Ebony Burnett. Education District 6, Democrat Kahim D. Irby. Please excuse me if I misspelled that or said that wrong. Superior Court Democrat, David Churchill, and Guilford County Sheriff Republican Phil Bird.
All right, my turn. Here we are in Davidson County. Davidson County Board of Commissioners. The Republican nominees will be Matt Mizell, Dexter Short, Dwight Corneliuson, and Robbie Beasley. Davidson County Clerk of Superior Court. The Republican Party nominee is Sandy Tysinger Chappell. And in the race for Davidson County Sheriff, on the Republican side, Richie Simmons will be the nominee in the general election. Off to Christian, who's in Davie County.
Commissioners represent Republicans Benita Finney and Mark White. Board of Education Republicans Joe Caudle, Marie Helms, and Kim McClure.
I've got Stokes County, the Stokes County Board of Commissioners. On the Republican side, the nominees are Mike Marshall, Ronnie Mendenhall, and Josh Bohannon. Stokes County Board of Education. For the Republicans, Thomas Sands and John Turpin will be the nominees. And in the race for Stokes County Sheriff on the Republican side, it will be Joey Lemons. And Christian, you've got the latest from Surrey County.
Commissioners, Central District Republicans, Brandon K. Whitaker, Mount Airy District Republican, Frank Fleming, Superior Court Republican, L. Neil Brindle, County Sheriff Republican Brandon Johnson, Education District number 2 Republican Jill Inman, Education District 3 Republican Kent Whitaker, Education District 4 Republican Jade McCormick Kiger, and Commissioner for Mount Airy North Ward Chad Hutchins.
And from Yadkin County, the Board of Commissioners, the Republican nominees Todd Martin, Ricky Oliver, and Frank Zachary. Yadkin County Sheriff's race goes to Nick Smitherman. Yadkin County Board of Education, Tim Weatherman, Michael Norman, and Sam Cruz. Just as of note, they had 260 miscellaneous write-in ballot submissions in that race as well. And then in the Yadkin County Board of Education, the unexpired term goes to Angela Ball Parks. And Christian, you've got the latest from Alamance.
Alamance County Board of Commissioners, Democrat Ramona Allen and Sean C. Ewing. Commissioners for Republicans, Kelly Allen and Steve Carter. Clerk of Superior Court Republicans, Christy Miller Culler, and County Sheriff Republican Terry S. Johnson.
And we'll wrap it up from Randolph County. Just 2 races to tell you about. The Board of Commissioners, District 3 on the Republican side. The nominee will be David L. Allen. And in the vote for Randolph County Sheriff, it goes to Greg Siebold. There you go. That's the latest from the election returns of the North Carolina State Board of Elections. It is 9:40. Looking at a high of 75 today. 77 tomorrow, 80 on Friday and Saturday with lots of sunshine on the way. We're going to take another break. When we come back, I'll run down the federal races one more time on the day after voting, primary day in North Carolina on News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.
My name is Bo Cephas. A country boy can survive. And Hank Williams Jr. proves all of that and then some by hitting the stage at True Lion Amphitheater in Charlotte, May 30th, and a month later at Coastal Credit Music Park in Raleigh on June 20th.
Country boy can survive.
Win tickets before you can buy them right here on WSJS. So don't be a dinosaur. Let's roar with Hank Williams Jr.
Life can be hectic, but Northwest Ace is here to help you tackle any project with ease. From expert advice to top-notch supplies, they've got everything you need. Why run around when you can measure twice, shop once, and get it right the first time? As your friendly neighborhood hardware store, they offer instant savings for members right in the store. Visit Northwest Ace at 3450 Robin Hood Road in Winston-Salem, online at northwesthardware.com. Northwest Ace, the helpful place.
Look at her. She's a beauty. My brand new Lincoln Navigator from Parkway Lincoln. I just stand here and look at her. I've had many SUVs in my lifetime, but this new Lincoln Navigator is something else. Modern technology that I'm still learning, but man, it's great. And the price? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Discover the American Luxury Lincoln SUV at Parkway Lincoln today. Awesome selection of SUVs, low interest rates, and maybe even bonus cash back. Parkway Lincoln of Winston-Salem.
When your little one has a cold with a fever, try new Dayquil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. It's the daytime coughing, aching, sore throat fever just for kids medicine. DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever offers fast, effective cold and fever relief for kids ages 6 and up with a delicious grape flavor that kids love. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever will help them feel better fast so they can get back to the fun stuff quickly. New DayQuil Kids Cold and Cough Plus Fever. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-791-1313. That's 800-791-1313.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Accomplishing goals is hard. But when your goal is to learn a new language, Babbel makes it easy. Babbel is designed with you in mind. From expert-created lessons to conversational video units and even live classes, you can personalize your Babbel experience to be exactly what you need to really learn a new language more easily. Go ahead, set a goal for yourself. Accomplish it with Babbel. Try Babbel for free. Go to babbel.com. That's babbel.com.
Wake up, it's Triad Today with Jeffrey Griffin.
News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS. A few more election returns to bring you on the day after the primary across North Carolina. In the national races, Roy Cooper will be the Democratic nominee for the U.S. Senate seat to be vacated by Senator Tillis. Cooper ran away with that race with 92% of the vote, more than 758,000 votes cast. On the Republican side, he will square off with Michael Whatley, who won with nearly 65% of the Republican vote. The U.S. House of Representatives, District 1, the Republican nominee will be Laurie Buckhout. District 3, the Democrat, will be Raymond Smith. In District 4, the Democratic nominee, Valerie Foushee. District 5, on the Democratic side of the ticket, Chuck Hubbard. On the Republican side, the incumbent, Virginia Fox. In District 6, the Democratic nominee will be Cyril Jefferson. On to District 7, where Republican David Rouser was the winner. In District 8, it was Democrat nominee Colby Watson. District 9, the Democratic nomination will go to Richard Ojeda II. In District 10, Ashley Bell wins the Democratic primary. On the Republican side, the victor is Pat Harrigan. District 11, the Democrats will run Jamie Ager, taking on Republican Chuck Edwards for the seat this fall. In District 12, the Democratic nominee will be Alma Adams, the incumbent. On the Republican side, Jack Kodaga. In District 13, the Democratic nominee, Paul Barringer. On the Republican side, Brad Knott. And in District 14, for the U.S. House of Representatives, Lakeisha Womack will run for the Democrats, while the Republicans will put up Tim Moore. And of course, the race that's getting a lot of attention from Manio to Murphy and nationally, incumbent Phil Berger in the North Carolina State Senate, the incumbent who's been in office for quite a while, had a primary challenge from fellow Republican Sam Page. Was a ton of money spent on this primary. It was the closest election in North Carolina for the primary in 2026. Berger, the incumbent, pulled down 13,075 votes, 13075. Sam Page, the Republican challenger in the primary, wins it by a margin of 2 votes, with 13,077. Now, of course, there's less than 1% difference there. There will be an automatic recount, which I would imagine, if not already underway, will begin today. And I would imagine we've not heard the end of that story, but quite a race and quite a fight between Phil Berger and Sam Page. That is District 26 with all 48 precincts reporting for the North Carolina State Senate. Berger goes down by 2 votes to Sam Page. And if there's more to that, of course, Christian and I will be the very first to bring you those updates. It is 9:47. Do you want to give away something, Christian? How about that? We've been working so hard. Let's do something fun, shall we?
Why not?
All right. How about What are you going to do? This one? That one? Over here? Show of hands?
Let's go with that one over there.
I like that one. That's good. All right. We are going to give away Wake Forest men's basketball. The Demon Deacons going to close out their regular season, taking on California Saturday at the Lawrence Scholl Veterans Memorial Coliseum with a 4 o'clock tip-off at the Joel. We got them. You want them. Call now. It's just that easy. 336-777-1600. That's 336-777-1600. And if you speak politely to Mr. Snyder, he will hook you up with the Demon Deacon basketball tickets as way they get ready for to wrap up the postseason or wrap up the regular season and head to the ACC tournament. By the way, just a reminder, the ACC women's tournament gets underway today. I believe it's at 11:30.
It's going to be good.
So
it's
the
a hot
women
start.
from Duluth, Georgia. Why we're playing in Duluth, Georgia?
You think Jermaine's going to be tuning in?
Well, sure. All college basketball fans will be tuning in.
Yeah.
He'll be cheering for the Jackets.
Yes.
I'm hopeful for the Demon Deacons. But it's going to be yesterday, Roper Halverson, Hall of Famer.
As she said, my Blue Devils.
And I mean, Duke is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Duke is hot. They've been, even though they failed that regular season finale at Chapel Hill, Senior Day. Ooh, did you hear what happened at Tennessee on Senior Day?
I think I missed that one.
Women's basketball, Sunday was Senior Day. They're going to head to tournament play, right?
Right.
There was a fifth-year senior. Now, she was injured last year, had a significant, I think, an Achilles injury, did the rehab, came back, wanted to play her fifth and senior year with the Volunteers. She's not a kid that's been in the portal, transfer portal, not an NIL issue. Okay.
Right.
She was a highly guarded recruit coming out of high school, did not develop into an All-American, but a much beloved member of the basketball family.
Yeah, just wants to play.
Fans love her. She's one of the
Great.
favorites on the team, very well respected by her teammates and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on tradition, as you're well aware, on Senior Day, seniors start.
Right.
And at the very least, seniors get to play on Senior Day.
Right.
Right?
That's how it should be.
Should be. You can start, even if it's a kid who's terrible. They've been in your program. They've helped. They've been supportive. You know, they buy in.
Right. Just let them have fun on Senior
You
Day.
let them go out. You play until the first dead ball.
There you go. You're in. You've played.
And you played.
Yeah.
The coach did not let her in the game, refused to let her play. Said it was not a disciplinary issue.
Just didn't trust
Said we
therapy.
were trying to win.
Mm.
Now, here's a kid that you've had on the team 5 years. I think I was not the only one that was more than a little surprised about that, right?
I get it from the coach's perspective of wanting to win, but also it's a little disrespectful. Put her in for 2-3 minutes. It's not going to hurt you.
That lady left the program yesterday. The girl, the player.
Good for her.
She released a statement and said, I've committed 5 years to the Tennessee program. I've loved my time here. I feel that my efforts have not been valued and I've been disrespected by the head coach. Therefore, I am leaving the program. She's gone. She will not be with the team for the postseason run.
I'm sorry to hear that, but good for her for standing up for herself.
For standing up. That's what I
Absolutely.
thought. That had to be a tough decision.
Tears shed, guaranteed.
And what if you're a recruit thinking of signing with that program? What does that mean? You see a kid who's been there 5 years and they don't get to play on Senior Day. I just wonder how that plays out down the road.
The scouts are going to be second guessing things for that particular program.
You
would
look
think.
and see, don't you?
Yeah.
You go, it's peculiar. All right. So there you go. We wish everybody well in postseason play, right?
Right.
Go and do your best. Even if it's your arch rival, you want to beat the best.
To
on
be
your
the
way to
best, you got to
trophy.
beat the best.
I agree. So let's get after it. ACC play starts later today. How about a few random fun facts? And by the way, if you want the Wake Forest basketball tickets, the men closing out their regular season, call now, 777-1600. A few random fun facts of which you can bedazzle, befuddle, and bewilder, whatever the case may be, your friends at work, your family members at home. About half of the world's energy is used for heat.
We are cold sometimes, yeah.
Transportation and electricity account for the other half. Well, isn't electricity used for heat sometimes? I don't get that, but nonetheless.
Very much so, actually.
Okay, that's how it divvies up.
Transportation. So heat first, transportation, and electricity.
Heat, transportation, electricity.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Right. The first movie to have an official website dedicated solely to the movie.
Oh.
1994, the little-known Stargate.
I don't think I've seen that.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that
I
one.
have no idea. I'm guessing it involves a silvery uniform of some kind. Michelangelo's David, the statue, right, is 17 feet tall. Is that ironic? David, the David play on your harp, hallelujah, hallelujah. But the statue, Michelangelo's David, 17 feet tall. Huh. All right, go with that. Work it. Jeanette Rankin from the great state of Montana was the first woman elected to Congress, and she did not vote for herself. Why? She was elected in 1916. It was 4 years before women were granted suffrage. She couldn't, but won anyway. Larry King was once in a car accident with JFK. Kennedy was a senator at the time. King, driving, crashed into Kennedy's car. JFK said, "It's fine, not much damage, I won't report it, if you promise to vote for me if I decide to run for president." Larry King agreed, and they went their separate ways. How about that? All right. What else we got here? According to a 2025 study, humans have only documented about 1,400 square miles of the ocean floor. What? That's less than 0.001% of the ocean. Goodness. In the entire ocean, we've explored 0.001% of the ocean floor. That's an area that is about the same as Rhode Island. 0.001. There's no telling what's down there.
Ooh, mystery. I like it.
And we think we know? Yeah, don't be surprised when something floats to the surface. Good gracious. Baby elephants suck their trunks for comfort, just like a baby does its thumb.
Oh, that's cute.
And animal psychologists say it's the same thing. It's a security blanket kind of thing.
I love that. That's so cute.
That is precious. South Africa did not have television service until 1976.
Well, that's fine.
I go, what's the first thing they watch? What, Fantasy Island, Love Boat, Charlie's Angels? I don't know. Okay. The first webcam was invented in 1991, but do you know why? This is funny.
I don't think I do.
This is great. Researchers at the University of Cambridge wanted to know if there was coffee in the break room, so they set up a camera.
That's awesome.
Hey, congratulations, Ben. Ben's going to the Wake Forest game, right?
Yes, he is. Congratulations,
Way
Ben.
to go, Ben. You got the tickets, folks. If you didn't win today, you can win them tomorrow. We can give them away any old time and be here for a special edition of Are You Smarter? March Trivia with Lee Hendricks Turpin. We're going to have tickets for the Greensboro Swarm, Charlotte FC, the home opener at Bank of America Stadium, and one of the biggest names in all of country music, Hank Williams Jr. will be in Charlotte at True Lion Amphitheater, and you can win tickets before you can buy them during Are You Smarter on Triad today. Thanks for being here, friends. Have a spectacular Wednesday. Christian and I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Brian Kilmeade's up next. Have a good one. News Talk Sports for the Triad, WSJS.